burns deep, mutations in the flow. Survivors hold tight in the wasteland we grow. Radiation burns deep, mutations in the flow. Survivors hold tight in the wasteland we steel doors crack open, sunlight after the yawn, faces grim, dust shaken, hearts heavy but strong. Scorched plague spreads wild, madness in the air. Fall 7 and 6 rises, warfare and despair. Fighting against the darkness, scars peak, we raise high. We won't bend or crumble, we will hear them cry. Heroes forged in flames, weapons rust but true. Battles leave no names, united we'll push through. Heroes forged in flames, weapons rust but true. Battles leave no. Hey guys, welcome to tonight's stream. How is everybody getting on? How's everybody's week been? Hello to Neely and Wiggle. Do people still play this game? No. Not a damn one. And yeah, Neely, how are you getting on? Wiggle, I've gone back to 4 and started 3 better games by far. I mean, I think it's subjective. It's if you're wanting a better story experience, there is definitely no way this game beats it in the slightest. But if you're after for like gameplay, this has definitely got the best gameplay out of all the Fallout games that exist currently. Now, I don't know if we're going to have anybody join us tonight, but I am going to play around and do some raiding based stuff, trying to get my melee build in there and see how well we can do. Might be easier said than done, but we will definitely see what happens, because melee is one of those builds where it isn't obviously going to work in all of the situations, but I'm trying to make a build that I can move in and out of using my melee stuff and my some basic range stuff, so I don't need to re-kit this guy out completely, but we'll definitely see what happens in regards to it.
Every night while we party. We call it the Night Stalker. Kill some of our best guys.
Right.
Wild music is what pisses
Big Mud does everything it touches anyway, so.
out here and set up an ambush. Any good hunters out there want to stop by?
But yeah, what's everybody up to this evening? Where is everybody? What are they playing? Are they playing this? Are they playing this? Are you guys playing this? Or are you playing something else? And if you're playing something else, what are you playing? Because there's lots of cool games. Oh, I exploded. I definitely exploded. Great to see you after all these years after you left for the milk. Hey Samurai, how are you getting on, man? But yeah, we haven't streamed in a little bit because last week my family was unwell. So it was definitely not a good idea for me to stream, so I could make sure they were alright.
No, to be fair, the wife is still on there. She's still loaded with the lurgy. The dreaded lurgy. Happy New Year, everybody. Still rocking the Xmas jumper, Dad. I'm on 10% on the pad. If it dies, I'll catch you the next one. I am rocking the Xmas jumper because it's the comfiest, warmest thing that I can wear. And it feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I might need to jump server to get more people in because that guy jumped, like that solitary man jumped in, and yeah, that's not gonna do much. I'm playing work. Don't play work. That's the worst game you could possibly play. Don't play work. Like it's a trap, playing work. I've been playing a shit ton of Saints Row 2, taking a break from 76. I don't blame you. I mean, it's that kind of thing of, at the moment, I feel like the only thing worth doing is raids. And even then, like, there are other things you can do that would be potentially more valuable with your time. I have been playing through Metaphor ReFantazio in my spare time, but obviously, tonight, streaming this, because I don't feel like that is the type of game that I really want to stream. I feel like it's the type of game I'd rather just take my time and enjoy. Though I am thinking of going back to Cyberpunk on streams in, well, at least maybe next week, because I have an entire week off of work and I'm probably going to stream a little bit extra then, but not so much this week. It will be next week that I start doing that. Because unfortunately this week I've got a funeral I need to go to and a bunch of other things I need to do, which is a pain in the arse, but it is what it is. Bloody freezing up here, it's absolutely Baltic. Could be worse, you could be in LA. That's a bit toasty. Yes, it is very cold here, but it's certainly not blooming LA. I do not envy anybody living out there and dealing with the wildfires that are going on. Horrible thing to happen, but what can you do? Not like we're in any position to do anything about it. Sad but true. But yeah, I might jump server just to see if I can get more people into this raid team if nobody joins after this event finishes. Though to be fair, everybody that's here is relatively modestly leveled, so I don't know if they would be going into raid teams anyway. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. My first thing I want to test is how this build works against the first boss, but I don't want to do it on my own because it's a good way to get completely shafted. Will we get anything in the mutated party pack? That is the question. Fuck all worth getting. Right, here it is. Alright. We'll give it a minute or two, see if anybody joins the party, and then we'll go from there. I've yet to enter a raid with this guy. It reminded me of the Rapture movie with Seth Rogen. Ellie looked the same in the movie. Yeesh. I don't think I've seen that movie. Like, fairly certain I've not seen it. Boing. Oh well, time to jump server and see if we can get other people in. But yeah, horrible things happen, but, you know, what can you do? We live on the other side of the planet. I'm fairly certain Dio posted a picture in Texas and it is fucking snowing like fuck there. So even in the same country, it's wildly different weathers. That's the thing about America, it's so big that everywhere's just completely different from each other. Each freaking singular state is like a country in itself. Let's see if we can get people in. In the end, Danny McBride's a cannibal in it. It ain't a family film. That didn't sound like it if it was about the Rapture. If anybody's dropping anything good. Might just have to keep searching servers. Why are people dropping actual scrap? Seems a bit wasteful. Then again, they probably don't have a stash box, that could be it. It's called In the End, it's funny as fuck. Is that the one with, oh god, what's his name? The guy in Magic, Channing Tatum. Is that the one where Channing Tatum is a gimp? Because I could be wrong about that, but is that the one where Channing Tatum's a gimp? And part of me feels like he's Danny McBride's gimp in that movie. Don't think anybody on this server wants to go for a raid. Because if it is the film I'm thinking it is, I've not seen it, but I know of it. But yeah, essentially what we're doing tonight is I have been working on my Full Health Commando recently. They're pretty much where I need them to be gear-wise, and then I'm gonna do a God, completely forgotten. I'm gonna do a build video on that. So now I need another character to work on, which is this one. I like how you immediately went to Magic Mike to remember him, not any other Channing Tatum films. I'm going to be honest, I don't know any other Channing Tatum films because typically everything I have ever seen him in, he's got like a bit part and I can't even remember. And the problem is I've not even seen Magic Mike. That's the only thing I know he's from though. Like I can barely remember him from anything. Oh, he was in Deadpool and Wolverine. That's what he was in. He was Gambit. He's gonna make a name of himself. God, people do not want to join my raid team tonight. "21 Jump Street" is all I remember him from. I've never seen 21 Jump Street. I've genuinely never seen 21 Jump Street, so that's another thing that I will not have watched, so can't know him from stuff I've not watched him in. I think this is the problem with 76 at the moment. A lot of people are taking breaks. Well, normally, if I set up a raid team, it gets filled immediately by at least one person. They're sad that it's not filling. Double check that. Go and press the buttons. At least I think I can press the buttons. I might have not looked at them on this guy. Oh, the door's already open. Do I have the key cards? No, I don't have them. Oh no, I do. Right, I fucked that up. There we go. Why did I think that other door wasn't open? My brain is not braining. Just dropping a like and idling for the algo. Getting ready to go break ice. Yay. What do you mean you're getting ready to go break ice? Dad, I could hide the Amazon packages on the customer at work if you don't want me to play work. I mean, you could certainly do that. As long as they're not my Amazon packages, I don't care what you do with them. Don't hide my fucking Amazon packages. Hide everybody else's though, that's fine. I don't mind. I bought a few laser pistol props off of eBay and Amazon. I've got a wall of death in real life and in Fallout 76 too. Online gaming, always quiet this time of year. Yeah, it definitely is. 100%. I think a lot of people are also getting a little bit tired of the raid and things like that as well. But that is one of those things. I mean, I took chunks of time off in the past couple of weeks because of obviously Christmas and other things. Because you kind of have to at this time. I've already been on this server. I have definitely already been on this server. Let's see if I can find a server that I can lure people in. By your accent, I don't think you live in the United States. If I do live in the United States, it's news to me. But again, don't hide my Amazon packages. You don't know where I'm getting them delivered to. No one knows. I was just on this server. Why is everybody I know on the same fucking server? Been below freezing here, Zemer. Got to go give girls some cake and break ice for a bull I have pinned up. Glitter, I'm gonna be honest, I've read that sentence 3 times now, and it still sounds like you've just said a random bunch of nonsense. Got to go give the girls some cake and break ice for a bull I have pinned up. No, still confusing me. Still making me look at it and go, something about this is just... Oh no, I don't want to go into that raid group, but there's very low levels in that raid group. Got 8 inches of snow this morning so far. More coming. Roads should be okay though. We never get snow that heavy here. Like, to be honest, we get rain, and we get rain, and sometimes we get what's that other type of weather? Yeah, rain. iPad's about to die. I'll see you and everyone in the next one. He's on a farm, feed cows and break the ice on a water trough. Nearly, I kind of guessed a little bit, but at the same time, it was the cake part that was genuinely confusing me. Curly's a little shit. Keep breaking through fences, so I had to pin him up. Is it just me, or does it sound like you've got like a fucking bull bondage simulator going on? It's just... it's the bull like... I'm a breeding bull. Swinging by on TV night to like the stream. Thank you for that, David. Enjoy your TV night. And have fun. Also, hello, Mort. How are you getting on? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure I've got everything. The problem is, this build is experimental, and I don't know if what I'm about to do is going to result in bad things or good things. He is a breeding bull. That's the only reason he didn't go to sale last month. Good. Bull simulator for your next stream. See you later, Neely. Plus, he's basically a giant dog to me. Well, I'm glad that he's a big friendly dog type fellow that likes leaving fences. Is this where I find out you're that guy that bakes with his cow in his kitchen? Because it would be terrifying and hilarious if that were true. I'm kind of waiting for the ghoul update. Heard ghouls work great with pistols in the next update. I think ghouls just are potentially broken as shit in the next update, but that's likely going to get patched out. Hey Kenobi, how are you getting on? How have I been doing? I've been doing alright, I suppose. A lot of things going on in life, a lot of okay things, some bad. It is very much what it is. But yeah, how you been getting on, Mork? I love Bruce the cow. Who the fuck is Bruce the cow? I mean, we haven't had any calves here at the house in a couple of years. Kinda miss bottle feeding them. I do like a cow. They have kind eyes. It's like their wee faces. Stay warm and grand. Y'all time to see how icy the roads are. Well, good luck, Glitter. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully the bull doesn't decide to, you know, breed with you. Oh, you popping in, Kenobi? Nice. Kenobi, I'm gonna test out if I can do the thing with this. Because I want to see if I can do it outside of power armor. This could go poorly, or this could go very well. I don't know how it's going to go. Bruce the cow is the cow that the dude online cooks in the kitchen with. Ah. I did not know that. I did not know the cow's name was Bruce, but I do heavily support the name. But yeah, as I said, this could go very bad. Because I'm wearing Secret Service armor. Like, the armor I'm wearing, in theory, is ever-loving tanky fuck mode. But I don't know how it's going to go in practice. Because in theory, I should be able to tank the living shit out of it, because Ricochet works better with this type of armor than it does with just regular armor. Like, Secret Service isn't considered heavy, and it's only second to oh god, what's it called? The bloody other armor. Like power armor. So there is a chance that this could go incredibly well. There's a chance this could go incredibly bad, and there's a chance that I might insta die. But you know, it's a risk I'm willing to take for the sake of the nation. Caramel milk fruit. I mean, why not? At this point, why not? Gonna go quickly get some scrap before I do anything else. Let's see what's nice and light. Yeah, that'll do. There we go. Do. Right, let's see if this goes well.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
I'm gonna die. Probably. We'll see what happens. In theory, I shouldn't, but in reality, I might. Well, I didn't instantly die, at least. Just need to make sure he's not completely wailing on me the whole time. Not to mention, when I'm doing this, my regeneration and my defense is at its maximum, so there's that. I mean, I can definitely do it. I can definitely manage to survive. Just need him to lose the rest of that shield. And then we're in business. Come on, lose the shield, dipshit. And then your ass is mine. $3,155. 3,155 damage per tick.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security function
Well,
lost.
now I know that
Take
works,
shelter
so
immediately.
yay. My melee guy is happy. This is also his first time in here, so let's dump that, dump them, and then we'll put the equalizer on for this because I want to get ammo from this. Right, I think that might be. There we go. Yeah, that damage was fucking insane. Like I've used the Pounder's auto axe on that boss before, but I've never ramped up to 3,000 odd. I was ready to take over, to be honest. To be honest, that was a safe thing to do, or to think, Kenobi, because there was no guarantee that I was going to survive. But, as usual, I have proven myself to be one tanky son of a bitch. Alrighty, Morp, thanks for popping in. Hope the real life stuff worked. Yeah, well, it's literally, to be honest, it's I've just got a funeral on Tuesday, and you know, it's not the most ideal thing in the world, but
Low fuel
you know, people
drilling
pass away.
suspended. Please add
But
fuel
you know,
to
I'll be
resume
fine.
operation.
Everything will be fine. But yeah, hopefully you have a great rest of your night. Oh shit! Balls! Motherfuckers. I mean, you guys saw it. He came at me like I owed him money. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck.
Language.
Calm down, Captain America. How goes it?
It goes. You got people you can kick off your team.
I have a rando, a really low level rando I can kick that's probably not
Let's
adding
see.
anything to it.
I'm not saying that you should, but I'm going to join. So
I'm not saying you should, but I'm implying it
saying you
heavily.
should. I'm not saying you should, but if you happen to, I will gladly take that spot.
I mean, I don't know who he is, so. Well, let's put it this way: if he did he even die last round?
I mean, if he's pulling his weight.
I mean, it might be. He might be. Like, it's that kind of way where it's hard to tell. I'll
Yeah.
at least maybe let him get through this raid and then
Sure.
next one.
Sure, yeah,
Not to be a dick.
absolutely.
Just
Oh,
reform
absolutely,
the team
yeah, let
after
him-
the thing.
Yeah,
Nope.
absolutely. Get all the way through.
God damn it. Oh, shit. I'm struggling to find them because every time I find one, there's like loads of those little bastards around it. But yeah, how goes it,
Yeah.
Wiggle?
It goes.
Did you
It's
see the
good,
damage I
it's
was
good.
pulling there?
No, I just barely tuned in.
On the first boss, my melee guy was doing 3,100 and something.
Nice with a chainsaw.
Yeah. Like, that's the most I've managed to ramp it up to.
Caution.
Ooh, free range.
Increased hostile
Not.
presence detected.
Because, like, before, I think on my other characters, when I wasn't using the buffs and doing the usual doodly-do, oh, no, I was getting, like, 2,000. So, big improvement.
Big improvement, yeah. 50% more damage. Always a good thing.
Yeah, and that's, well, it's physically possible to do that mode on Bloodied.
What is happening here? I just heard
Pliny
a load of
the
static
Elder.
or something.
A baseball bat with crippling and the puncturing rocket mod will take the shield down with ricochet and you just stand in his face. Good to know. Very good to know. Now wait till you get past this stage before you kick the Randall. Wiggle is a dead weight with these mole miners. I have seen Wiggle die many a time to the mole miners.
I never have ever. Never died.
I've definitely seen it a lot.
Well,
Hello! Oh, looks like we've got a full fucking team.
oh damn.
No, I'm meaning including you.
I have no days off, Dale.
Yeah, just remember if I leave the team, make sure I can get back in. Just saying.
Right, let's see. But yeah, the melee guy's doing quite well. I'm looking forward to seeing how he does on the next one, the next fight. Because, like, you know that kind of way, I really, really wish Glow Sight really worked in here. Because in theory, you've got two bosses that it should definitely work on. In theory.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen that question asked and there's no glow-sided. Like there's none of the enemies are actually glowing in the
Oh yeah. No, like because I had this
So-
conversation with Jeepers earlier. Like just because an enemy is glowing doesn't mean it is glowing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if it's glowing, it should be glowing.
Be glowing, yes. No, I
You
agree.
got a spot on the team there?
Not yet. We're gonna clear this one, and I'm gonna remake the team, and then we've got a full team.
Sweet. Let me make sure I'm geared up.
God, I
Wait,
hate
everybody
free
gets
range
it.
now. It took an event that was nice and just casual and turned it into enemies never stop spawning and just annoying.
Routine security scan initiated.
An event, it was like an event that wasn't broken they decided to fix.
Oh, free range.
They do that a lot.
Command center
Yeah. It's like all the events that need attention, and this is the one. Okay, and now we have.
doing emergency
Oh
security.
fucking
going
hell!
on.
Stand by.
Oh, there's the sheep squatch. All right, eventually.
That is the quickest I've seen them die. Oh my god! And fucking hell!
Is everyone on your team with an auto axe? Is that what's going on?
No. But
Or is it just you?
It's me and Kenobi, but I've got no
Gotcha.
AP because I fucking blood. What's his face? But no. Basically, the first two died before Vulture had even got out of his thing.
That's the way to do it. The quickest way is when you're waiting for the chamber to open, and
Shield generators offline.
then you're just fighting server lag trying to get it done.
To be honest,
I
Vulture would have been dead if it weren't for the fact that the game decided to cuck us by giving me no AP.
I had
And,
two different
Yeah.
Warning.
two different times yesterday. I had that stage go in 38 seconds.
It went very quick, regardless.
Quads salvage assault on head. I don't think so.
I don't really have a weapon for this stage, so I'm just gonna. Yeah, and I probably should make a weapon for this stage on this guy.
For what? Oh, for the crystals.
Yeah, I don't really have anything that is relevant. I mean, I can make a
No.
double barrel, but I don't really care. Like, I don't physically have anything in my inventory that
Right.
would work well on hand. But then
You have
I
a
don't really.
Plasma flamer would work.
Well, to be
You've
fair,
got one of
I've got the. I'm just gonna not attack unless I need to, because
Yeah.
usually.
I mean, you
like,
can use the chainsaw if you want to. Like to play a little risky. You could do it that way.
I'm just gonna walk around. I could, but I'm not gonna. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna basically let everybody else shoot it and do it that way.
And hope they don't suck.
What auto axe slippers? The auto axe is vampire, power attack, and pounders. Right, I'm guessing
Alert.
no.
Hostile breach detected.
That guy definitely wants to leave.
Lockdown will persist until hostile presence is removed.
Where would you rank your life?
Yeah.
What do I hear in the background?
That was Tim.
What? What'd I do?
A scale of 1 to 20
What?
something.
What?
Something about lifelines.
Yeah.
I don't.
Something.
He's playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh, I can't find a friend.
Well, you could, but no one will answer.
That's
You're looking for answers. You came to the wrong place.
Yeah. Get away from me, dipshit.
Let's see. It's double gold today. Yeah, double gold. For anyone hunting for that
Gold!
sort of thing.
Always believe in your soul.
Seymour, remember we talked about faster fire rate or explosive on a Gatling plasma?
Yes.
I whipped this up. Vampires, faster fire rate, faster reload, stinging core, and accelerated nozzle.
Where's Captain Butthole? Was he dead? He's dead.
Is accelerated nozzle the new plan?
Yes. Accelerated
Okay.
nozzle's the new plan and gives extra fire rate, which kind of makes fire rate more redundant. But it just depends on how you're using it. I mean, if you're gonna manually aim the damn thing, you might be better off with the. There's a nozzle that actually increases your stability and accuracy. I forget which one. I think it's the focusing one or something like that.
Focus, rather than...
No, there's there's focus, but there's also the rifled barrel is another
I've
one.
got the
you
rifle
recommend.
barrel on there, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
different
sure.
to the nozzle.
The
Yes,
rifle
yes.
the rifling barrel actually reduces the stability.
Is it?
I think it does. It makes the recoil and everything worse. If you
I thought it
look
would
at
made
it.
it better. I thought that was the I'm pretty sure it's the other way around.
No. I
Workbench.
checked it earlier. It makes it worse, but it does something that
I
gives
was
it.
gonna say, what does it do then?
Yeah, I forget. I honestly forget what it is.
Go
But
to the workbench.
I'm sure it makes the stability worse. I'm sure in reality it should do the opposite because a rifled barrel in the real world probably does that. But in the
Doesn't say
game,
it does
it's got
anything
like a. It's got like
Because when I
a.
looked at it, I'm just like, okay, this isn't really useful for VATS. So that's why I was thinking it was. But it's been a bit.
Once I was looking at it wrong, but I'm certain I looked at it and it was actually worse for like manual
Well,
aiming.
I guess what I could do, because now I've got gimbal braces on. Oh, no, I don't. Wrong power.
These
I've got
vampires
gimbal
minigun
braces on the
issues
Union as well.
does up to 1500 once the
Yeah,
shield's
I should
down.
get rid of strangler.
Yeah, Executioners is busted because of the multiplicative damage, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. No,
Nice.
use Vulcan. Gimbal braces on the Vulcan. That's what I want. I'll take it to West Tech and play with it while you're in there.
We'll be done fairly soon because we're nearly at the end boss.
Well, it's going to take me 10 minutes to get my power up. That's fun.
Why are these all blown up?
Yeah, the rifled barrel is less recoil than the standard barrel. Standard barrel is plus 50% recoil, which is that's standard.
Maybe I'm reading it
Rifled
wrong.
is plus 25%. Yeah. Well, probably you just saw the plus 25 and thought, oh, it increases recoil, but it increases it less than the standard barrel, which is kind of weird because there's only 2 barrels. So for the standard to be plus, I mean, it seems like the standard should be, neutral, and the rifle would be minus 25. But anyway, yeah, the rifle does less recoil. It just
Stay with
reads
rifle
weird.
then. Thank you.
It just reads weird.
Yeah, I think that
Because-
I was
Because you
just-
can't have no barrel. Like, if you could run it with no barrel, then saying the standard is plus 50% makes sense. But the fact that there is no other option, but yeah, anyway, it's one
Go
of those.
try it on
things.
some super mutants up here while I'm waiting.
Oh, immediately got the cauterizer plan. Excellent.
Excellent.
Do you know that one on that character?
This character has never been in raids before.
Oh,
This is his
right.
very first jaunt into raids.
Well, it's definitely getting them dead.
Right, let's scrap this shit. I mean, what I'm doing is definitely working, because for the most part, like, I'm fucking damaging shit in the the raid, like the random enemies and things like that. So, yeah,
Let me go to Jeff.
this is the first time I get to test this weapon though.
God, you see the
Oh,
crosshairs
shit.
on this thing. There is no
Oh,
gap.
never mind, I can't.
Yeah, it's
I
like a
can't.
little dot. Gimbal braces are amazing. And especially if you put stabilized on that 4th star, then
I do.
yeah.
I messed
Yeah,
up
it
and
should
didn't
be
change my build to the ranged build. I should have done that in the last bit. But that is what it is.
All right, let me go talk to Jeff.
What happened to the new?
I think he just jumped down and fell in the goop.
The hell?
We've never done that, have we, anymore?
Nope.
I had one day where I did it twice. After having never done it, like in a month of raids, and then one day I do it twice.
Okay, I've woken Jeff up.
Massive nose hair. Ugh.
1.
I think that guy is overcumbered.
Oh jeez. Yeah.
I mean, he is taking his sweet ass time. See, the biggest problem is he's gonna do the jumping. He's gonna do the jumping. Look, watch him.
Yes.
And that actually makes it more
Oh, no.
likely for you
Oh,
to
no.
fall in. Like what happened with me earlier. I got stuck on something in the air, and it made me fall in.
It's in here.
Uh-oh, bye-bye. Hello?
No, it's
Hello.
just me. I was hearing a lot of static from Zmore. I just keep hearing static when he's talking. So
He's famous for giving people static.
Is my mic being weird?
I think it's is something brushing up against it.
No,
Because
it's
every once in a while I hear static when you're talking from, and I think it's coming from you.
what I'll do is I
But
will.
it is because I heard it before anybody else came in.
I'll probably unplug it and then re-plug it in after this raid's done. Yeah, that guy's definitely very new. Oh, where is he? Where's the tail? There it is. Yeah, it doesn't help I'm on the wrong build for the fucking weapon that I'm using.
Should make an anti-armor one of these.
Was he bugged?
It was like
Well, what the fuck killed Mustafar?
All the weight he was carrying crushed him.
I don't know. Where is that goddamn... Where's the tail? Ah, there it is. Left-hand side. Yeah, I would have been doing better damage than I'm doing if I had my right perks and everything on. Right now I'm just kind of doing the basic damage.
Oh yeah. I don't even know if you're doing basic damage. That's nothing. You do more damage just calling him names.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's a crackle right there. I heard it.
I'll fix it in a second once the snake's dead.
No worries.
I also decided to try something I saw that Mr. Westek put up. And normally I don't bother with stuff like that, I test stuff myself. But it was conductors, and I don't think it really helps at all on this weapon. It's the first time I've tested it on any weapon that wasn't the plasma caster, and I'm not impressed. I think pinpointers would definitely be much better.
Conductors, all that does is supposed to be like a stun. Doesn't
No,
do any.
conductor's the AP and health regen one on crits.
Oh, I was thinking electricians. Sorry, I was thinking
Yeah.
electrician. I tried conductors on. I tried it on. I tried it on the Gatling plasma, and I couldn't. It didn't do anything.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that's making me like go
No.
overly. Wow.
What my experience on it is like, yeah, it gives you a little bit of health, but the AP, I wasn't getting AP from it. It was just, or I was getting such a small amount. It was just, yeah, it wasn't doing Yeah, that perk basically, I think they should have cut the perk personally, because I just think that effect was like when they first came out with it, it was completely broken, and I don't see any way they can make it not broken. It's either useless or it's broken, and I just think that perk just needs to go.
Stop rubber banding, you bastard.
What would that be like?
Get that fucking helpers rubber banding the fuck out. Sorry, Kenobi. Oh no, we got him, never mind.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm gonna move some stuff around and before we go in again, because that yeah, I don't feel like that was I don't feel like I was benefiting from the damage off of that at all. Like even though I didn't have perks on, I expected it to do more than what it was doing, but I think that's the lack of the point.
You're getting worse. I can barely hear what you're saying now.
Is that any better?
Yeah, normally I'd be
Yes,
happy if I
definitely.
couldn't hear you, but for right now,
Yeah.
what do you need there?
Every now and then I need to unplug the thing and plug it back in.
That's what she said.
But the problem with it is I can never know when it needs plugged in because I can't hear myself.
Lucky.
Yeah, no shit.
How fucking dare you? Right.
You literally walked into that one.
Like I was gonna say, that's,
Right, I'm gonna start
So-
inviting everybody to the team.
Okay.
if I can just remember how that works, how the social menu works. There we go.
There's a menu.
Something like that. Let's see. I guess I'll eat food now.
I need you to leave your team, Kenobi. Or I can send you the invite.
Yep.
I think between us we'll be able to manage a couple of these.
What the fuck? Ah, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna go put pinpointers on this as well while I'm at it.
Mm-hmm.
I just you know that way where I was like maybe I'm missing something, so I'll try it out and see, and I don't see any benefit to it.
No. I think conductors is okay for a slow firing. Like if you were to put it on a Gatling gun, it would probably be good.
Oh.
Or even a slower firing one. But a fast fire rate, I just don't think is the
Oh, what the fuck?
is the place for that.
My game's
And,
just
it
oh,
could be
that's
broken
why.
too. Did you just
That's-
crash?
Yeah. Yeah. Give me a second.
Hmm.
Just waiting on my game being less dumb. Ugh.
Got that crosshair. Jeez.
But yeah, like, I definitely want to make a Executioner's Auto Axe at some point, but you know that kind of way where I just don't see the point in it for the most part,
Mm-hmm.
because it's that kind of way of like you get this exponentially huge damage, but only at the bottom half, so it probably ends up averaging out as being exactly the same, as if you just use the same weapon throughout.
Yeah, it's basically it's meant to be okay. It's down to switch to, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
It's meant
like-
to be, use one weapon and then use another. I just can't.
Well,
can't
that's
bother
the kind of
like
that's
that.
the reason why I'm kind of like I can't be bothered with shit like that sometimes. So it's very much what the fuck? Failed to link account? What?
Oh, I ran into that. Yeah, just
Yeah.
retry. I had that happen the other day, and it took me like 3 tries, and then it just worked.
Doesn't make any fucking
And
damn
apparently
sense.
it's happened to a few other people as well.
Yeah, I get it on my laptop occasionally for some reason. I have to restart the laptop.
I mean, if I have to restart after restart, it's just fucking dumb.
Yes.
Oh, see, and I never had to do that. I just clicked OK and started again, tried it again, and the third
It's fine
try
on the
worked.
PC, but on the laptop, just yeah. If you have
First
Steam
time I've
on
seen
too
it.
long, Steam just kind of forgets that it's actually connected to wireless.
What I'm gonna do is
Alt F4.
I'm gonna close down Steam,
Mm-hmm.
restart it, and then go for there. Bloody thing.
Looking at pictures of the fires. Damn.
Just bloody typical. It doesn't do this ever. Right, there we go. It doesn't do this ever, then it does it when I'm about to do something. Like about to stream, about to raid, and does weird shit.
As it's well, as we don't have a team leader anymore, and it's a private team, none of us can invite you back in. So you're
Oh
gonna
no,
have to
I'm in the team still.
He's in the team. He just
Oh,
isn't in the
oh,
world.
Yeah, I'm invisible, so
Yeah.
start- I wish.
I'll be
Right.
back in a second.
Mm.
Right, let's change the team goal then.
Mm-hmm. We're good. All right.
Before I forget, drop this. Mods, pinpointers, where are you? Pinpointers, where are you, you little bastard?
Let's try not to go get dead.
I mean, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Mm.
But yeah, this is my character that has the most learned plans, so it's probably a good idea to get him as active in raids as quickly as, well, as actively as possible, because then I can make everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that was a short experiment.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see the point in using that in raids at all. Like conductors, it just doesn't appear to do a whole lot of
No.
much.
I tried it because I thought maybe it would be helpful against the sentry bot, right? Because I'm like, oh, it's going to constantly regen health and AP, and nah. It's just kind of nah. Which is a lot of. I'm finding a lot of effects are kind of that way, where I just look, I use them and go.
But-
Do I really feel? I mean,
Yeah.
I just crafted a weapon a couple days ago, and I haven't put a 4-star on it yet because I just don't. I don't know. I don't know what to put on it. Number one, and number two, I'm just don't feel like I'm missing anything.
Hey Jono, how are you getting on? Welcome to the stream. How's life? How was Wicked? Was it today that you went to see it, or was it yesterday? I've honestly forgotten. I've lost all scale of time. In I go. Now I'll check on my buffs. But yeah, no, there's a lot of 4-star effects that just don't really do anything. Like a lot of them are gimmicky, like really, really gimmicky. Fractures, gimmicky. Electricians, gimmicky. Conductors seems like it has a degree of utility, but not in the kind of active sense. Like it doesn't feel like you're
Some of the
really-
effects are broken.
Mm-hmm.
So that's part of it. It's like, well, as conductors, is that what it's supposed to do, or is it broken and it's
Nah.
supposed to actually be better? That's a question, at least one that I have.
Broken effects. This is my shock.
yeah.
device.
Well, fractures. I mean, the thing is, to me, I think fractures they
I'm
should have just
pushing it.
left it because it was actually good on the PTS because it was 150 initially instead of 50 damage, which you know, 100. I mean, it was enough damage that it's like, wow, this is actually. I mean, it was actually useful, and then they, yeah. So I think as it rolled out, it is more gimmicky than. I mean, it's fun. It's a fun effect, but it's not
Yeah.
terribly, you know, useful.
Well, it's good to hear that it was good. Hopefully.
It was good once upon a time.
No, I mean Wicked.
Oh, Wicked. It was good when it was called Wizard of Oz.
I mean, it's still called Wizard of Oz. Oh shit and balls! I nearly died.
Wizard of Oz is a prequel.
Actually, I don't even know what Wicked is. If Wicked is different. Is it a different story? I don't
Hey,
know
it's
anything about
It's a
it.
prequel.
It's
How the-
Oh,
no,
is it? Oh, it's a prequel. Oh, it's a prequel
Kinda.
to Wizard of
no,
Oz.
no,
Gotcha.
no. It's not a prequel. It is the start of it. Is nah, I fucking got minced. The start of it is sort of a prequel. Like the first half of the stage show and the first movie is a prequel, but the second half is set in tandem with the story of Wizard of Oz.
Oh, okay.
So they both happened
Oh,
simultaneously
okay.
halfway through.
Right. Melt him.
He was doing a lot more damage
Right.
to me that time. I'm gonna check what buffs I might have been missing.
Yeah, but
But yeah, glad it was good. Hopefully it's better now that you've seen the movie as well.
Temperatures reaching unsafe
Just
levels.
adds a different flavour to it.
Take shelter immediately.
I could also add like a jetpack to this character if I really wanted to, because he's wearing Secret Service.
Valkyrie.
Now, did I have any buffs on that I didn't have before? Because before I quite happily tanked him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering what's changed.
Something went awry.
Power armor.
No, I wasn't in power armor.
Oh. I don't know then.
I mean, it's
Crackers. No.
I kind of expected to go down at some point, but it's that kind of way of like, why did I go down? It's just that kind of the why is the real question. Right,
Alright,
are we all here?
Fuel drilling suspended.
Okay.
Yep.
Please add fuel to resume operations.
And I run.
Okay.
Now the real question is, who will die?
Some of you may die.
That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Mm-hmm. Crap. The Mulrat convention down here.
I mean, they have to convene somewhere.
Hmm. He's not here.
That's really stuck it. Like, I've not been able to. I think I may have developed Tourette's, and that's one of my tics at this point. Like, I can't fucking stop randomly making that noise. Oh shit, that's one of the dick boys.
Reload before I have to.
It's like being assaulted by an army of Banes.
Like, you know the mole miner's around. Ah, there it is. You know the mole miner's around, and so you're leery to run down the tunnel because you know it's going to come out and kill you.
You know the mole miner's around because he asks you if he should break your body or your spirit.
Breaks your
And I
back.
say, go for both. Scorched
Yeah.
Earth?
Nope.
As long as it works. That would be if this game was like properly moddable in a way that, you know, wasn't dodgy as fuck in some instances. I think I would definitely want to see a Bane mole miner mod.
Dude.
It's like no one cared who I was till I put on the mask. Just constantly going up to the mole miner going, will it hurt? For you!
Caution. Increased hostile presence.
Especially these ones, because they fucking glow in the dark green and they one-shot you. They're definitely Bane. They're definitely juicing up with venom in these tunnels.
Interesting you say Bane and then Venom.
What?
Oh, we were talking about Bane and then you started saying Venom.
Ah!
Yes.
Nice link.
But what?
Shit, I gotta
Same
turn
actor.
around.
I'm gonna
Oh,
die.
let's-
I'm dead.
It's the same actor, but it's also like an integral part of Bane's character.
And I was being chased by a mole miner, and I lost track of that. Shit.
Oh shit balls! The man who killed Kenobi is now the man who wants
No,
to kill
no,
me.
I was killed in a mole miner gangbang.
Oh,
There
okay.
was
We can
three of
grab the
them.
ones out in the hallway, I think, at this point.
Yeah, I think easy ones are the best
I've just
suggestion.
I've got one here, so yeah, we can finish. We just
Yeah.
need 2 easy ones.
I'm popping one in. And that should be us
Yeah.
done.
Yep.
Mole Miner Gangbang is not on the bingo card of ways that you want to go out.
That's the wild. Use the wild card.
Just fucking Murgs. Murgs and a treasure hunt are just like, you know you love it.
Get it? Oh, there it is. Heavy hitters.
Auto stim.
1-star overeaters Vulcan arm. Eh.
1 star Picture of Mark's ass. Aristocrat's mole miner. Like, technically a god roll, aristocrat mole miner gauntlet. I definitely do not want that. It's actually so funny how, like, everything is so devalued now. Like,
That queen
everything.
went down quick.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Sometimes a queen's got to go down quick. Sometimes they just like it that way.
It's like you get a pile of stuff and I just scrap, and I think, wait, was that really good that I just... You don't even pay attention anymore. It's just
No, I really don't.
auto scrap everything and...
Oh, I unlocked 3-star intelligence.
Oh, nice. I still haven't got that one yet.
There are so many things to unlock.
Right. Three Stooges. I'll go for Charlie.
Yeah. Charlie, come on, do it. I recently got a wee Funko Pop, and it's basically just Skeletor doing a sexy
I'm
pose,
ready.
Yep, ready.
and I've never been happier.
Routine security scan initiated. Scan complete. Unauthorized.
Oh, don't punch me, you
Command
dickhead.
center compromised.
Assume I...
Oh,
there
God.
we go.
Wait, which one is the fucking... I'm gonna...
Right?
Every single one of you dicks needs to get fucking new armor. I'm fucking looking around like, where the fuck is he?
Yeah.
Which one of you douchebags is the bad guy?
This health bar is fighting.
Like, I screw you guys. I'm going home.
Yep.
Not anymore. He did it.
Oh,
Shield generator
I'm on
online.
C. I'm
Okay.
waddling to C because I have no AP.
Alright. Bravo's up too. I'll go get that.
They just keep
Like,
coming.
fucking put skins on your arm.
Shield
Go.
generator offline. Security is now vulnerable.
Use that health bar.
Vanished.
He
Aegis.
did.
Aegis.
Iceman's.
Yeah, I don't recommend it.
What, Aegis?
No, Iceman's.
Oh.
The Iceman cometh.
Icemen's, I guess. Icemen's.
The Iceman's cometh sounds like a really, really bad experience. Get them off me. They were everywhere.
They wouldn't stop comething.
Okay. Let's go and see Mr. Grumpy.
I'm already here.
Yeah. Hey Kenobi, you gonna go stand in the tunnel again?
Oh, fuck off.
I nearly fucking spat my tea there, you bastard.
That was hilarious.
To be fair,
Yeah.
he stood in the tunnel and I saw an opportunity.
Did you hear about that, Wiggle?
I did not.
Earlier on, Kenobi thought it'd be a good idea to stand in his tunnel as he spawned in. It didn't go well.
Oh.
Insta dead.
I'm
Like,
guessing.
I saw him standing there and he wasn't moving, and I was like, well, I'm pressing it.
Right?
I have a feeling I'm gonna regret this till the end of my life.
Yep.
I mean, it could be worse.
Could always be worse.
It could be the Iceman coming thing.
With a 99 flake.
Yes.
See if
On
those
the-
two get
on
that
the tip.
reference.
Are we the only place in the world where that's a thing?
I don't
Because
know.
I honestly feel like that probably is
What?
only a thing here. Like, in America, have you ever put a flake in your ice cream
He
cone?
won't even know what a flake is.
That
It's
is true.
basically a
It's like-
chocolate bar made of rippled chocolate, and they put it in. If you order an ice cream cone here, they'll ask
Uh-huh.
if you order a 99 flake, which is this little chocolate bar, like a cylindrical stick made of rippled chocolate, and they'll stick it in the ice cream.
It is dry.
I swear I've heard something like. I mean, I've seen something like that before. I've never heard it called a flake, but I swear I've seen that.
Yeah, it's actually a
Although
brand
was it
name.
was
It's-
it ice cream or was it
No, he did.
something else?
It's
Yeah.
literally the most unappealing chocolate bar, in my opinion. I fucking hate flakes. They are so
And it makes them
dry and messy and horrible. Like, it's the worst. It's like they've taken good chocolate and processed it in a really shit way. so it just is not nice. I don't like it.
Priest.
I mean, and yeah, it's definitely good chocolate they're using for it, but they've just wasted it, in my opinion.
All right. We got frogs. We got crickets.
We've got lions, tigers, bears.
Yeah, you said that one earlier.
Yeah, and I'm saying it again.
We don't have any lions or tigers. We have no felines in this game. That seems wrong.
Well, we have like domesticated cats.
Yeah,
Well, I guess
still
that's
fine.
true. I guess that's true. I forget about them.
I mean, I probably played with a few cougars.
I was about to say you'd think there'd be some bobcats or cougars in the game.
Oh, there's definitely cougars in the game.
Not like human ones.
Oh, never mind then.
Destroy the thing.
Yeah, it's take too long.
Boing. And I need to remember to switch build after this one.
Whoa.
Mwah! To you two.
That's me going, push the button, Kronk.
This cave. Do you remember when, like, the old cave crickets? Now, can you imagine the old cave crickets here? Everybody just running, going, "It's on me!" It'd be like ultrasight miners were chasing you. What do you mean, what old cave crickets? The ones that everybody fucking feared.
It's everything. It feels like there should be more stuff.
There is
Oh, there's a
Death
Wendigo.
Claws
There's
coming
a
up.
Wendigo right there.
Is it?
Oh,
there's
Death
Golfers coming up
Claws.
the stairs. Yeah, I've got no Death
Death
Claws.
claws. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
And a
Yep, there we
gulper
do.
and a death claw.
Yeah, 2 Death Claws.
Almost. We got a gulper that's and another Wendigo too.
We've got a shy Death Claw.
The
killing them up
gulper,
here.
where it's standing, it can be hit. So if we
Go.
blow it
Alright.
there, it's absolutely fine. It'll get
Alright.
blasted.
They are, yep, following us. Wait for
Two
the
death
other one.
claws.
Ow, my face.
Come on.
Ow, my face.
This death claws. Oh, there we go. He was stuck on the railing or something.
Yeah. Just works.
I mean, the worst thing about this game is, in fact, the AI.
And the leg.
Yeah, but the lag isn't something that's specific to this game. The AI definitely is.
Where we going? Downstairs?
Downstairs.
Since they
there's
seem to
4
want
of
to
them
follow
here.
me. Well, one
Oh,
of them does.
Where the fuck
Nope,
did this
there's no-
gulper come from?
He snuck
Yeah,
in.
the bar seemed a little too big for just 2 death claws. This one keeps getting stuck. We're getting there eventually.
Because he's a dumbass.
Maybe he's the blind Death Claw from the other Fallout.
He could be a deaf claw.
Hmm?
He could be a deaf claw.
Hmm?
He could be a deaf claw.
Come on, Wiggle, they seem attracted to you. Throw your phone.
I'm trying. I'm trying. He keeps
It's
talking,
because he
though.
keeps wiggling.
All right, so we just have one, and oh, there we go in the corner.
3. Yep. Oh, we've got one left. Where'd the other ones go?
The other death claw died.
Oh, okay.
Of diabetes.
Hostile presence
Done.
nullified. Lifting lockdown measures.
Bloody tenderizer. Lickety split. Okay.
God damn it.
Sometimes I do this, I get nothing but 4-star mods. Today is not that day.
I fucking did so many of these over the past like week
Oh,
and
cucumbered again.
did not
Okay.
get shit in the way of 4-star mods.
That'd be the tenderizer and the lickety split.
The lickety shit.
Making me cucumbered. Oh, and a T65 arm. Eh.
What did I just learn? No, I didn't learn anything. Right. Other build. That's what I was doing. Other build. Here we go. In theory, this should work. But first, I need to get myself certain
Yeah, I need to dump
perks that I didn't
Crap
put
on the
on.
floor.
Right. Do. Get that one.
Yep. I'm gonna try out that one.
Yeah, this character is using like 2 incomplete builds because he doesn't have all the perk points he needs.
And I'll take a bubble gum. Good to go.
Yay! But in theory, I should a lot more damage than I did before. Oh yeah, that's much better. Not perfect, but it's much better.
I can stay locked on his head now with this stabilized setup.
Dale.
Wah!
One thing I think is really stupid is how the auto axe is actually really bad for fighting him. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Seymour dead.
Yeah, I just went down from fucking 25% health to just nothing instantly. But yeah, no, that the auto axe is just so bad for fighting him because when I was using it on him,
It rubber bands just hard.
yeah, it does too
Can't-
much damage.
It's almost impossible to kill him with an auto axe, I've discovered.
Dale, you left.
Yep.
It's that kind of way where I honestly think the better weapon to use on him would be like the God, what's it called?
I wonder if a Ripper might be a better option.
That's the Ripper or the Mr. Handy Buzzblade.
Because they have a much slower attack speed, and they do good damage, just...
Not
it's
as
just
good.
Well, per hit they do good damage, it's just the rate of attack
Yeah,
is
yeah.
just so much less.
It's just so
I mean,
silly though.
it's a lot. It's like way less. So,
It's honestly so silly.
well, I would expect. Here's my expectation that at some point the auto axe,
Tail.
the rate of attack goes down. So, because I saw a comment from one of the devs yesterday, basically saying the auto axe hits more frequently than they would like.
Well, I think
There we go.
I think that's the kind of problem as well. If combine that with pounders, and the thing is,
Yeah.
like,
Well, and Pounders obviously is broken as
By-
well. But he
by,
says the problem isn't Pounders. The problem is actually that it hits too often.
I got a Rangers again.
the problem
rejuvenate
with pounders as well, with the auto axe, is everything rubber bands. It's just a case of there's some things rubber band even more than others. Because I'm fairly certain the robot, Lynx,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the Three Stooges, all of them would die a lot quicker if it was actually doing the damage it was displaying.
Probably. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see when that happens. Although when they fix it, they'll also make it so you can't land on its back, so it won't. Let's see, someone dropped inertial. I'm not sure about that, but I'm gonna take this ammo because I can.
I've got the snake here again.
Do you? Yeah. Funny. Drop that, drop that.
He's just trying to escape. He wants to be a real boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking off this damn jumper. Tis getting a tad toasty. Right, let's scrap this shit, then I can redo my buffs. Right, let's see. Oh, need to make sure I'm in the right build as well, don't I? Right, let's see. Make sure I've got everything on that I need on.
Yeah, let's do it.
That was the perk that I wanted on as well. I keep forgetting that.
Do you guys have disease cure or antibiotics?
Oh, do I have one?
This is an
Yeah, I have one. Where are you?
Evacuation is in progress.
It's on the floor here.
Coming.
Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
There you go.
Thank you.
No worries. Symptomatic at my camp too, if you need it. Let's wait
Alright,
for
I
it.
got one in my camp, but I didn't want to leave.
That on and share that.
An idea if you're going to make a camp down here to have a symptomatic next to the workbenches.
Great, I'm just gonna buff up before we do anything because I think mines are all about to run out, if not have already. Yeah. One thing I want them to do is run out mid-fight. Right.
Oh, that's what I did. Okay.
I'm gonna press the button.
Yeah, you can do it. How's the
Good
build
to
working
know.
out? It's... I don't know, David. It feels like it can be kinda inconsistent. Like sometimes I can tank the shit out of everything, and then other times I'm just instantly dropping. So I don't know if lag is maybe an issue.
Stealth patch.
Well, it's from one raid to the very next raid, so I don't know what could be with that one.
It was a stealth patch.
Definitely a stealth patch. So I'm taking a lot of damage, but it's like sometimes I seem to, yeah, I just seem to take more. So I don't know. Because that was unhealable, like there. That was absolutely unhealable. But before you guys joined, in that other raid, it just didn't seem to focus on me long enough to do anything. So it could be that maybe for example, the latency for me in this server is less.
Ah, okay. Ah,
And
I
because
got
maybe
shot out
it's,
of the sky.
because maybe
Oh,
the
oh.
yeah, I saw that. Because the latency's less on this server, maybe I'm just taking more damage
crap.
intrinsically.
I switched the wrong weapon. That's what's going on. Come on.
Warning, energy usage critical.
Okay, what's happening? My axe is doing no damage. There we go. I don't know if we're gonna make it.
It's sometimes just making noise.
You might make
Well,
it.
my
Right.
first mistake is I jumped over and I had the flamer equipped, and of course that's not gonna do it. If it runs out, that means you'll have an easy kill. That's what it'll mean. Oh, so close. Do we get it?
Yeah. Yes.
Third
We got- all right.
person and heal spam. I mean,
I sacrificed myself for the
it's-
greater good.
it's not really the heal spam that's the thing. Because with it, Maximilian, if it's not gonna work every time without doing something stupid, it's not worth doing. So the better way of doing it might be just put like a jetpack on him, and then when it goes to that bit, just fly over. But I don't know. I'll figure something out. We're still at the tasting stage of this. It's not a complete product by any stretch of the imagination.
Low fuel.
This is the kind of thing about the game. I like experimenting with things and seeing what works and how it's meant to work. Oh shit, that is the man coming down that.
Well, there will be a lot more. I mean, I like what they're doing with the. Oh, yes, back. You're good back where you are, Zemo.
Whoa,
Don't
fuck,
come around
ah,
where you're coming. Don't come. I was gonna say, don't go that way.
He ran right into me.
Yeah. Shit, there's. Oh, he punched me and only took a little bit of. Wait, is there two of them here?
Sometimes they do that, and I
He
don't
punched
know
me.
why.
It just took
Yeah,
a little
I've had
nibble.
that
Is
happen.
all.
Yep, I've had that happen a couple of times.
Sometimes they
Which is
go
what
just
you
a
can.
love tap, just a love
It's good
tap.
to know
for
we
you.
rubber band for them as well.
So
Yeah.
it could be that there is like I think that the difference between like the first time I did it and now is maybe I had better or worse latency with that server. That makes sense? Because you always find like in some places you lag, other places you don't. So it could be that.
Okay, I'm gonna die. I can tell you right now, I'm not gonna make it to the end of this level. I'm having way too many close calls for me to survive this.
Kenobi was
this
saying that
way.
earlier, and he survived fine. Like every second, he was like, "Ah!"
It's a wild ride.
He was so proud of it, he went to tell the mole miner in the next level.
He did.
Shut up.
Here.
It wasn't the next level though. It's 2 levels.
You know what? You know what I mean.
No, no. Oh, jeez. Okay. I thought I was dead there. I stopped right next to a mole miner, and he didn't. Oh, shit. Shit. Okay, never mind. I'm not sure if I grabbed a... Crap, there's another one. Uh-oh. I don't know if I grabbed a container or not. I'm going to try and deposit, see what happens.
Sometimes I find that as well, where you're
Did
because
I grab
it's
one?
it's laggy.
Nope, I
sometimes you
did
don't know
not.
if you've actually fucking picked them up in the first place.
Oh, well, this was the case where I only had a chance to, like, click and then run away because there was a mole miner standing right next to it. So I didn't have time to even see if it picked it up or anything. It was just...
There was 2 of them where I just was. So
Oh, shit, there's... How many? There are like 15 stalkers in here because everywhere I go, I see one.
well, I mean, they are
all right.
stalkers.
I'm going to pick up one of the easy ones because... Oh, yeah, we're down to, like, 3 rides. Picked up an easy one because that's just where I'm at right now.
Yeah,
At this point in my life, I only want easy fuel containers. Yeah, and that last one, that's good.
I can just imagine you on a fucking date, and it's just like, at this point in my life, all I want is easy fuel containers, and she's like, what does that even mean? And you're like, I just
know,
need them.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
Just this random woman just looking at you,
Yeah.
very confused.
Right. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Going for even easier fuel containers.
Now I get a ski sword. Could have done with that 4 hours ago.
Yeah, I had the same thing. I re-rolled it, and then I got an eviction notice, and of course I got like 3 ski swords. But
I'm
that
guessing
doesn't
that's
help.
a thing for today.
Yeah,
it was one. Yeah, sell a ski sword to a vendor.
yeah, they're easy enough to find.
I mean, they're easy enough to find, but so are re-rollers.
Eh.
Easier to pick up and more obvious than when you. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the problem wasn't really the containers. The problem was that there was a mole miner right next to it, and I was just trying to. I gambled, and I mean, I kept my life at the expense of a fuel container. So.
I mean, let's be honest, in almost all circumstances... Well, actually, in every circumstance, it's better that you survive than try and get a
of
fuel
course.
container. Because...
If I grab the container and die, then that container is removed from the pool.
Exactly. So it's always better to not grab it in that
Survival
situation.
Yep, survival is always the #1 thing. Let's see, what do we have?
Okay.
Looks like over here. Almost here. Make sure I have the right thing out. Nope. Where's my weapon? There we go. All right, I'm good.
System access restored. Routine security scan.
I mean, well, I'm ready. I shouldn't say I'm good. I'm ready.
Right, it's Milton.
Command center compromised. System detects insufficient counter.
Yeah, but which him are we melting?
Emergency security protocols. Stand by.
Call him Butter.
That's
So we're gonna melt him and put him on popcorn.
quick. They're going to.
Can you imagine getting defrosted?
Is he
And-
stuck?
And then you've just
No,
got
he
these
just
3
is on-
guys...
They're like on a timer.
Like, literally,
They
you're
don't come up
being
with their time.
defrosted, and then as the door opens, 3 guys hack you apart with chainsaws.
Yep, this is the alternate, the alternate start in Fallout 4.
When someone comes to your cryo chamber and says, "At least we have the backup."
Yep.
It's just so fucking awful. It's just
Yeah,
like,
the
oh
gourmands,
shit!
the gourmands find you.
Just, now we've got another one here, slice them into bacon.
Right?
That was brutal, I'm gonna be honest.
This shit's real good.
That's it.
Nobi, get out of the tunnel.
The wife made a thing.
No, I like it here.
All right, you stay there.
Oh shit.
Hostile breach detected.
Oh, no,
Lockdown
good.
initiated. Lockdown will persist until hostile presence is removed.
The wife made a Lego doodah. She likes collecting
Lego
the flowers
lamb?
and she likes collecting the flower ones. Mainly because she
okay.
kills all the live flowers
cool.
she keeps.
That's a Lego? That's cool.
Yeah, they're really nice. Like, we got that one
Pretty
at
neat.
Costco for super cheap the other day. But she's got loads of the plant ones. I bought her like a kingfisher for her not for birthday, for Christmas.
Oh, a bird.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's loads of different ones with like
Oh,
loads
I
of
didn't know that.
loads of adult like Legos these days. You know, for people who just like flowers, animals, kind of things like that.
Put yourself a girlfriend.
Yeah.
I think
I secretly want to make a coffee, you know? So
Uh,
I did it.
you know that scene in Predator where fucking is it Predator that's that where Arnie and the guy grab each other's hands and it's just like the massive biceps.
Mm-hmm.
That is what I imagine Kenobi was trying to do. But instead of, you know, like grabbing his hand, he just got his entire soul wrecked.
Doesn't know where to go.
He really doesn't.
He did. He's as dead as Kenobi.
Pretty dead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very old, so Lego in my day was make a rectangular wall or box. I mean, in my day, Lego was that as well. However, I'm still alive, therefore, I can still see these things. No, I'm fairly certain Lego back in my day was build a wall, but none of it was the same color, so it looked awful. I'd say we just blast this thing, because the gulper's here. And nothing else is probably going to spawn unless we murder them all now.
Oh, stop dying. There we go.
Stop dying, you cowards!
Alright. Just wait for... Is that a death claw?
There's
That's
definitely one on its way. I don't know where the other
There's
one
two.
is.
There's two. There's one downstairs coming up. And the other one's here.
Kill the blah 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 blah. There we go.
Got a bit left.
Was that more than 2 death claws worth?
I think it might be.
Might be missing somebody. I think they'll aggro onto you. Wiggle, have you got anybody on your side?
Sorry, hang on. Let me look. I don't hear anything, but I'll go down and explore.
Yeah, because it just, I don't think these
Oh,
two
I hear
death-
something.
Yeah.
I hear
Work on that.
Wendigo somewhere.
Hopefully
Oh,
not in the wall this
fucking,
time.
I hate when they do
No,
that.
I think it's just about. Yeah, there's a Wendigo over here. I'll bring it to. Where are you over there? I'll bring
Oh,
it.
just
over
kill
to
him.
you.
Just kill him over your side by the time you bring him over
Well, there's
here.
nothing over here. Oh, there's a Deathclaw right here too.
Yeah, he just fucking ran away from me and after you.
Let's see here. Let's go over here then, where there's crystals. Okay,
coming.
that Wendigo's stuck. No, Wendigo's stuck. Come on, little dick. All right.
Got one less death claw. I took care of that one.
Yeah, all we have left is a Wendigo.
There's
And I got.
I
Oh,
grabbed
rid of
loads
the
of
other
crystals
death claw
down
that was
below,
over
so
here.
just bring them downstairs.
All right.
Hey, Nix, how are you getting on? Why? Just simply why is all I ask.
There's a hand. Look at this hand. Do you see this hand rotating around? See right there?
Whose hand rotating?
Now, there's a hand right here for me. It's just spinning around. It's slow rotation, like
Nope.
it's a display. No, you don't see it.
But yeah, how are you getting on, Nix? And thank you for the $2. But once again, there are other options. There are always.
Ah, darn it, he ran
other
away. He's a little too far away for that. Darn it.
But yeah, how are you getting on,
Right
Nix?
here. This should be enough. His health has got to be done.
He's got half health, so probably not.
I should. Oh,
There.
I should have gotten the last one, but I don't think his. He like pulled away too quickly. All right, where's the? Any more crystals? No.
Up here at the top of the ramp.
Yeah, I'm just
Oh,
gonna
right there. All right.
go sit and wait on the thing.
Come on, you. This will probably do it.
You would think.
The thinking's probably not the best thing to do.
He's
Nope.
indestructible. There we
There he
go.
goes.
A little bit of lag.
You really don't want an indestructible Wendigo.
Swift.
I got quad, which is good because I haven't learned quad yet.
Gotta get rid of some weight before we go fight Hissing Sid.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what damage. Oh, wait a minute. I think I've realized why. I think I realized what's different. Wait, it was scrap. I have junk thingamajig on, but I didn't have any scrap in, and that armor might have been just enough to tip it over the edge.
Might be.
Let's see how that goes. I'm gonna take out.
So it sounds like the next thing they're working on is the reworking rifles. So it looks like rifles and shotguns are coming up too. So hopefully that makes this next update. That'd be cool.
I have no idea why. No one knows why. No one has ever known why. Right. Reload this bad boy. Do I have the right stuff on this? Yes, I do. I just don't have the right perks on.
You said you wanted to be teleported? Oops. Oh, I almost. I didn't realize you were about to jump on the thing. I was looking at the stream and I'm just like, he's still there. I'm going to teleport him. And then I look over and you're on the bridge.
Yeah, never look at the stream.
Yeah, it lags badly.
Yep.
I don't know why yours lags. Wiggles was fine the other night. Other people's is.
Have you tried the drill fist yet? No, I haven't. I have not tried the drill fist because mainly because the main reason my melee guy
he
is
hasn't.
my melee guy is this is the first set of raids the melee guy's ever done.
Jeez.
So he hasn't actually forayed into raids outside of what you see now. So yeah. You giant snake bastard. Okay, now I'm doing some damage with this fucking baby. I am missing like 90% of the buffs I could potentially have on it as well, so I'm not doing the most damage that it could do.
Oh, right in front of me.
Ooh, shit. Well, once I'm kind of ramped up, I'm doing like anything up to 1500 per crit.
Loading.
He's dead.
Perfect timing.
Oh, it's not giving me any damage there. But yeah, Drill Fist is something I intend to try at some point, but I had to get the melee guy actually actively going into raids before I started trying anything like that. I don't have the plan yet though on this character, so we'll work through those at some point. But I've mainly been working on builds. I've just finished my build for my full health commando character. This is the character I'm working on builds. Pardon me, working on builds for next, and then we're going to move on to the last two characters after that, which is the bloodied ones. I unlocked Blues today, and I remembered it cost 120 a pop. Yeah, it is. The best way to look at that is 12 raids in order to craft the damn thing. So it's not easy getting those items. For definite. Let's see, go back to that build. I'm trying to think of what else I can use. Insurance for vaccinated, solar powered, ghoulish. I definitely don't need ghoulish. And where's that? There's a bunch of different perks that I keep forgetting to put on.
Okay, coming back in.
So it's is it rejuvenated? That is it. Another one. Like there's so many perks that I didn't use before now that I think are so good. Rejuvenated is one of them. Like genuinely such a just a decent perk.
What does it give you?
It doubles the bonuses of your
This is
fully
an automated
fully
message.
fed and hydrated.
Evacuation is in
Oh, wow.
progress.
So it gives you more HP. It gives you, but it's that kind of way of. It's not that great, but it's still better than a fucking kick in the head.
Yeah, I'm using it.
And it's that kind of thing of I wouldn't have used it before, but I certainly will use it every opportunity I get to now.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because a lot of the time I find with different builds, you're just trying to figure out what perks to put on in the end as well. Do we need launch boxes?
Mm.
Thank you. Launch box.
I'll throw some.
I've got 88, so don't worry.
Too late.
Right, let's try this again. I've got junk on me this time, I think, so
Mm-hmm.
in theory I should have more armor.
Can I press it?
Yeah,
Mhm.
go for it. I look, Ricochet is so good. Oh yeah, Ricochet is so good.
Defense systems.
Like
Yeah.
Ricochet is the main reason this boss dies as quickly as it does half the time, because let's be honest, it's not the damage people are doing to it that are killing it quicker. It's fucking Ricochet. It does such insane damage to the robot. It's so weird. Right, let's see what happens this time.
Oops, reloading.
Reload. Jeez, reload.
I really want to kill you there.
Do you really want to kill me?
Don't you want me, baby? Well, I survived that time.
Wanna make me die?
It really does want to make you die, yeah.
Milton.
Melt you motherfucking dick. What the fuck? So all of a sudden I just started doing less damage and I don't know why.
Deaded.
Warning, enemy
No, he's dead.
critical temperatures
I mean, I definitely say this is working. What I'm doing. It's just it's hit and miss at this event on the basis that I think that 100 extra armor actually makes like a significant difference.
I got a fun novelty item from that one.
What'd you
Quad
get?
explosive Fat Man.
Fucking hell.
Put Merv on it and just carpet bomb everything.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm gonna scrap it.
Though I think when Pounders is nerfed into the ground and they don't let you stand on there, then I'm just gonna have to go and use my Gatling plasma. But I actually, because I have the alternate mode that I can run, I don't think that's a problem. Like it's actually minimal inconvenience to me. So yeah, I think the melee guy is doing well in here. I hate when you hear the mole miner like whispering in your ear. It's like, "Grrr." He just comes round the corner saying, I'm here to talk about your extended warranty, and then fucking punches you through the wall.
It wants to drill fist you.
It really does. To be fair,
Fabulous states.
to be fair, Nix, Quad Fat Man is busted, but if our team had a name, that's probably what we could call it. Welcome to Team Quad Fat Man.
Jeez. I ran right through a stalker.
Zemor, your
didn't-
camera being off-center is bothering. What do you mean being off-center? Oh, right. It's cause I keep moving. That's the problem. Give me a second and I'll fix it.
Move it to the middle of the screen. That'll teach him.
Have it just pointing at the ceiling. Let's see. It's because I keep moving that's the real issue.
Okay.
There we go. Because it is meant to be, like, it's that kind of way where I've been really tempted to
shit.
save up and get like an Ozbot camera because it motion tracks you. So if I move, it'll follow me. But
Okay, I just ran
they're
into one.
expensive.
I think I looked at those and I was
Oh.
looking at replacing my camera.
Yeah, I really like the idea of them, but I mean, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money
Yeah.
for something, and it's
Yeah.
a lot of money for something that isn't really that much of an issue.
Well, and the reward is your face, so I don't know. It's,
that sounds like a terrible lottery award. And
Exactly.
the award is your face back.
okay, I am not. Yeah. Oh, there's and all these regular mole miners in the halls are just mucking things up. They need to learn their place.
Well,
I
under
don't wanna
our
go
feet,
that way. I know it's.
crushed by the eternal dominance of
I don't know. Oh, all the ones out here are already
Gatling
gone.
plasmas. Yeah,
Ah!
I took them away because basically
Damn it.
you guys were nearly done, so I was like, right, you're
Yeah.
both in tunnels.
I'm nearly done. Yeah, not gathering, just nearly just
One
done.
left.
I got it.
No,
There was one easy one left.
there was no damage on the drill, so I stopped firing just then.
I'm on my way back anyway. Right. Make sure I've got the weapon on that gives me ammo. Oh, I thought you were referring to the busted fat man as the team. I mean, the busted fat man would work as well.
I got a fracturers.
Again, like, just such a novelty
nothing.
thing. You see, fractures. I think that would be a better effect if once it triggered, it automatically healed the limb to full health again, so that you could like just break the limb constantly.
Yeah, but if you really want to cripple them, then that would be, because sometimes you want to cripple the enemy just to cripple them. So if it's a Mirelurk Queen, I don't want to cripple her and then have her re-heal constantly.
These are words from Wiggles' time in Vietnam. You just sometimes you want to cripple your enemy. You don't want to heal them.
I'm in Vietnam.
Where he got the war Wiggles.
I'm not that old.
To be fair, I'm not even sure when Vietnam happened. Like it's one of those things that,
Well, it
that you
started
hear about
before,
all the
it started
time.
before I was born, so
It's something that we hear about all the time in like American media, but
Yeah.
because it's not really our history, it's not like it's
been
actively in
the
our
60s
minds.
into the early 70s.
It'd be like asking an American when was the Battle of Culloden,
System access restored. Routine security
and I don't even
scans
know that,
initiated.
so I'm just gonna say that out loud.
Unauthorized personnel.
Like 13 or 14
Command
something.
center compromised. System detects insufficient countermeasures. Pursuing emergency security protocols.
Oh, fucking damn it! Which one is the real Kenobi? Where is he?
Oh, AP's gone, of course.
No, everybody left him.
Yeah, we're leaving you to kill him.
Generator online.
Oh.
Defensive measures restored.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Where are we at?
Bravo!
B.
I'm going up.
Okay, good, because I'm still waiting for my AP to actually
Same.
come back. I just have
Mine's
to
is
know.
just coming back. Right, it's down.
Warning. Shield generators offline. Security is now.
So is Lynx.
Auto axe is not axing. There we go. Yes.
Shield generator online. Defensive
Pounders
measures
again.
restored.
Pounders.
We got poisoners.
I'm gonna change my build now because there's no point being in the melee build for this fight.
Just scrap shit.
I've literally been to Culloden and live around it and have no idea when it was. 1700s maybe. I have literally no. It's definitely not 1700s. It's like 14 something. Or maybe I'm wrong. It could be the 1700s. Maybe I'm being stupid. 1746. I must have got the 7 and the 4 round the wrong way. But yeah, like it's apparently like one of those things they teach you in school. I cannot remember for the life of me.
Lockdown will persist until hostile presence is removed.
It's not exactly like it helps me in my day-to-day life.
Yeah, too far away.
I swear they used muskets. I mean, probably. Ooh. Just do a Battle of Culloden build. Black powder rifles and punching.
Nope. Go away. I'm not interested in you.
I mean, he's interested in you. He wants to give you a Kenobi special.
Battle of Culloden took place on April 16th, 1746, near Inverness in the Scottish Highlands.
You dead? He's
So
dead.
1746. So yeah, it was 1700s.
You fucker.
And the only survivor was a guy named Connor MacLeod
Yes.
of the Clan MacLeod. Until a Spanish guy who with a Scottish accent showed up to save him.
Oh no, the battle I was thinking of that was the 1300s Bannockburn. That's the one I'm thinking of.
What? Bannockburn?
Bannockburn.
Blackburn, yeah.
Because when you said Inverness, I was like, that's not the one I'm thinking of.
Battle of Bannockburn was fought on June 23rd, 24th, 1314.
Yeah, I knew one of them was the 14th. That's
Between the army of Robert the Bruce, King of Scots, and the army of King Edward II of England.
Okay, we got some more frogs coming and then we'll blat it.
Blah, blah, blah.
Approximately 100 casualties.
They're actually running away. They get bored waiting for us to do something.
I mean, I don't blame them. I probably need to repair my armor after this one.
Ready?
Yeah, just blast it.
Oh,
I love seeing that health bar go down.
so do I. It's funny every time.
Because Bannockburn is like one of the dates me and my wife went on was to Bannockburn.
Well, there you go.
Because we like a museum. There's like a really cool museum in Glasgow called the Transport Museum. And it's like I absolutely loved going there as a kid. But then they moved it to the side of the Clyde instead of like the middle of like
We've got death claws coming
Kelvin
up.
Grove. I'm rubber banding. And yeah, no, it's a great
There's a
little
window over here, I'll
museum to
try
go
and
into.
wake
There's
it
like loads of I don't know if you've ever been, Jeepers,
Where?
the Transport Museum in Glasgow.
No, I've been a week there in Glasgow.
It's the kind of
Buchanan Street.
yeah, it's the kind of thing that you'd like, I think, because there's loads of old cars and old motorbikes and things like that.
Cool.
That's actually really like the kids love it.
Now,
Recommended, yeah, I didn't sub. Hello, Solitude Guard. How are you getting on? You know, I don't think I have ever repaired my power armor like ever. For
This
the
have
most,
two death claws, looks like.
for the most part, like
Go back
power
where
armor
Jeep is.
rarely,
This way.
rarely,
Goes back this way.
like
Or
rarely
over there.
needs it.
or not. Come on.
Like power armor rarely needs repaired.
Yeah, and it's so weird that we got a legendary effect that's for that. I mean, I don't understand how that's a 4-star. Power armor breaks slower.
I if it was for all armor, then I would have said, you know, moderately useful. Like
But
again,
we already have a durability 3rd star, so it doesn't really make any sense like to have
no.
4-star that's durability, especially when it's specific to. Oh, looks like I've got one.
Oh God, he's a
Right.
Scot. Off I go. How dare you, sir?
It'll be health.
Come on, come here. Who's a good Deathclaw?
Oh,
You're
you
a
doing?
good Deathclaw.
He's
You're
stuck in
following
that
me.
animation.
Stop talking to Fluffy
Oh.
like that.
Come on. Who's a good Deathclaw? You are.
Punch him in the cunt.
Oops.
Hostile presence.
A few of these new stars make no sense. Oh yeah.
Good.
Pyromaniacs.
But this is a conversation we've had a few times off stream that
Uh-oh. Are you dead?
Vipers.
Oh, you're not. You're just
Yeah.
dead.
Vipers is a legendary effect that feels like it needs more weapons that actually intrinsically use poison damage to make it viable. Because the only real way to use Vipers on most weapons is to wear Strangleheart armor. So it pigeonholes you into wearing the one type of armor to use an effect that is currently good as other effects. Though in the future that could be, different because, the other effects are likely going to get nerfed because some of them are not working as intended or, yada yada yada. But it's that kind of way where it feels strange that they added Vipers in, but didn't add like any way to just make any weapon poison, or more poison weapons.
So I kind of thought, like, when they first announced, first started talking about 4 stars before we had details on what they would be, I was thinking we'd get stuff like, remember Plasma Infused in Fallout 4? I was thinking we'd get things like that, where we could just add, like some amount of elemental damage to things, and among other effects. But I mean, I thought we'd get things like that, and the fact that we didn't, I still think it's kind of strange. I mean, especially when you consider a lot of the effects are, like Sawbones and Rejuvenated, they kind of duplicate each other a little bit, and I mean, Sawbones is basically just a weaker Rejuvenated. So,
but it is only on,
and it's only on regular
armor versus power armor.
Sawbones can be on anything.
Yeah, but I think like there's no point in using
power.
Yeah, there's no point in using Sawbones on power armor because Rejuvenate's a thing. So
I agree with you.
Yeah,
I agree with you. So I mean, we end up with like these weird. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, I kind of wish they would have taken suggestions from people, just open it up and said, hey, we're going to add 4-star effects. What are people suggesting? And then maybe pulled from that, because I'm sure that there were some good ideas that could have been put out there.
There's also the legendary effects that lost. Like, remember there was one that added fire on? Like, actually added fire.
Added fire. See, that would be good. And that kind of thing I was expecting was like fire damage, or, like I said, frost damage, or okay, I'm trying to lock onto the tail and it keeps spinning me around to get to do this.
Yeah, it's because I'm pretty much in that same, but like there's a lot of legendary effects that I thought we were gonna get. Like you could
or wounding. How about a wounding effect? Something like that. I mean, because Fallout 4 had a lot of another nuke. Okay, we gotta get this guy. Otherwise, we're gonna die. We're all gonna die.
That wasn't him yelling.
His health is not going. Like, his health wasn't going down at all.
No, that wasn't him. That wasn't him yelling there. Like he actually fell over first.
But that was like the final thing. Once he does the thing and starts taking in breath. Well, maybe he wasn't taking in breath. I don't know.
No, he wasn't.
Well,
basically, he fell over. And the problem is when he falls
Oh.
over and then he goes into the breath mode, he sometimes just stands up and doesn't do anything. So he actually, until he stood up again, went upright again, he wasn't actually deep breathing. So we were absolutely fine.
Yeah, plasma infused, or wounding, or what other things did they have in there? I mean, they had other things like explosive, but I mean, we have that already. So
Yeah.
I mean, just things like that, just something, because I think that's also something that's missing when you look at them. They never have short descriptions. They're always these long descriptions, and a lot of times it's like, okay, what's the condition check? Instead of just adds plasma
Give me
damage.
2 minutes, guys, please.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Adds fire damage, I mean, just that. Like, we could just have like these very simple things that people would be like, oh, I know what that is, and that would be useful, and I could just put it on my weapon and it'd be cool. Have an incendiary thing that I could put on a 10 mil pistol would be great. But they end up with these really long descriptions, and if you read it wrong, you end up just wasting because you put on a weapon and it actually doesn't work because it's not what how you read it. You didn't interpret it right. So, yeah.
But I think with pyromancers and vipers, what they need to do is actually have it just add on that elemental damage. Like literally just have it add on some of that damage to the weapon, and then
even if
that
it's a
fixes
small
it.
amount, that way it at least would trigger.
Yeah.
The effect on anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then because if you put that effect on a fucking 10mm pistol, and no one's using a fire weapon, you don't get any use out of that. So what's the point in having something that you can put on something that doesn't do anything? It's just a very strange one.
And there's no armor. Like, I mean, at least with the Vipers, there's an armor that you can put on that'll like deal the damage on anything. Whereas fire, you don't have that option. It's basically what, a flamer, Can it
Give
be
me a
on,
minute as well.
Can it be on melee weapons? See, I don't remember if it's a melee weapon or if it's ranged only. I think it's probably anything.
What is it?
Then you can the pyromancers. Can you put it on or pyromaniacs? Can you put it on any?
I think you can put it on melee weapons.
I've got one
yeah.
right here in my inventory. I should just
Yeah,
look.
you
Yeah,
must,
it's
you
not
must
any
be able
weapons.
to.
Yeah, so you can put it on. There's a lot of melee weapons, but in terms of range, I mean, you can put on a Crusader pistol. I think it would be a good match for that. I played with that a little bit on the PTS.
I'm waiting until the
that's
pistol
pretty
stuff comes
good.
in before I bother testing that because
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
doing any pistol stuff right now is worthwhile.
No, like I said, I played a little bit with it on the PTS, going, "Ooh, okay, I can't wait. This is gonna be fun." But yeah, I just think there's a lot they could do, and a lot of this stuffs is. I mean, a lot of the effects are similar to each other. A lot of the effects are just not really good.
Well, yeah,
In
yeah.
fact, when you look at what's really good, there's not that much. Like, there's really not that many. There's a lot. There's with the regular loot pool. I mean, I guess there's a lot of dead effects in the regular loot pool too. But it just seems like the 4-star has a disproportionate amount of just yeah.
Well, let's take a quick look and see what the list is. So, in terms of the ones that are decent, you've got stabilizers, vipers, and pyromancers, which I'll say stabilizers isn't great on everything, and neither is vipers or pyromaniacs. But
Right.
if you use them right, they're decent. Then you've got pinpointers, which is just generally good. Polished in theory is just generally good. Then you have Icemans. Now, Icemans does apply cryo on hit and slows targets when you're dealing damage in VATS.
It doesn't actually give damage though.
Yeah,
it just slows the target. That's all.
But in theory, that is actually a decent effect in certain circumstances. Like, that's a really good thing to put on a weapon you'd fight the Scorch Beast Queen with, for example.
Here's the problem with that. I can tell you the problem with it right now. It only works in VATS.
Yeah.
And it's only a melee weapon.
Oh, is it only melee?
Yes. So if you've ever tried targeting the Scorch Beast Queen with a melee weapon in VATS, you know
it's not gonna happen.
a lot of times it's 0% chance. So unless you're standing inside her, it doesn't do anything. So yeah.
Not to mention, typically you in melee range, you're not wanting to fucking freeze them anyway. They're too close to you in the first place.
Yeah, you don't want to freeze them on top of you. And yeah,
Fractures is very gimmicky.
Yes.
So
it's a gimmicky one. So if you're into gimmicks, it's fun.
Yeah.
But
Pounders is good. Fencers is decent. Like Fencers is a decent
what do Fencers do? I haven't gotten to that one.
That's the 12.5 melee damage per person near you.
Oh, per teammate?
Yeah. And in theory, that's an extra 50%. And if you're doing melee, like, what else are you really going to put on?
But if your teammate leaves, all of a sudden you get nerfed. If 2 teammates leave, you get nerfed even more.
I think the theory is that you're using it in raids rather than anything.
Yeah. Yeah. But if I'm going to go in raids, I might just use... Well, I mean, I guess Pounders is... let's see here. I'm just applying my food buff, so have fun.
Because, yeah, Fencers is... Oh, well. Yeah.
So...
But then there's Encirclers, 10% damage for each combat target around you. Situational at best, and typically if there's that many targets around you to trigger it to be any good, they're probably weak as shit anyway, so do you need that extra damage?
So if we were in this fight, and all of us were using Encirclers, would this be an Encirclers jerk?
Yes.
I apologize for that one.
No, you don't. Don't fucking lie to us.
Either that or you're welcome. Let's see, is that the... Where's my at? Trying to get there. My jetpack isn't... Okay, what is happening? My jetpack...
Oh, I have no...
No, my AP just isn't coming. My AP's completely gone.
So, yeah.
And it's not coming back ever.
Fencers and Encirclers... Fencers is kind of, like, okay at best. Encirclers... Nah, shit. Conductors...
Is that the one where the more enemies around you, the more damage?
Up to 50%, and it's just not worth it.
Lame.
Conductors is that kind of thing where it has a utility, but it's not the best out of what you could get. Combo breakers, now, definitely good.
Which one is that?
Combo breakers is when dealing damage 50%. Oh no, not combo breakers. I'm confusing it. Combo breakers is shit. That's the one to not use AP when you're using VATS.
Oh yeah, that's terrible. You have like a chance to not use AP or something. It's just like
in my head, it was the one that you put on armor for crits. Like, what's it
Orchide?
called?
Who is Orchide? Do we know Orchide? I don't know. I just got a
I have
firm
no
request.
idea.
Anyone
I have
know?
no idea. I have no
All
idea. But yeah,
I don't.
combo breakers shit. Electricians, very niche, only really usable in a weapon like double barrel is the one I would use as an example of what I would use it on.
Yeah.
Like, but everything else kind of eh. Bullies, now bullies I do think is decent.
That's
because
the weak spot out of Vats one, right?
yeah, that's got its niche. That is not a weapon that I would say is good for every. And not it's an effect I wouldn't say is good for every weapon, but it's an effect that's good on the weapons that it's good on.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a playstyle thing, and if you play that way, it's a great effect. If you don't play that way, then there's other effects. So
Well,
yeah,
well,
I'm okay with
exactly.
stuff like that, where it's very specific in what it does, but there's not really any interpretation in terms of well, I mean, you have to know the weak spot, obviously, but
Yeah, there's
okay. Jeez.
there's some enemies where it is absolutely
not-
fucking useless.
Like
yeah.
the Mirelurk Queen you said.
Yeah, the Mirelurk Queen, like, for the life of me, I can never hit it in the weak point. So if I can't hit its weak point, that is always a useless effect against her. Then you've got your actual armor effects. So battle loaders, which again is the same thing as far as I'm concerned, it's the same thing as bullies. It's got a very, very small niche, and for that niche, it's great. But outside of that niche, it is, irrelevant.
It's
and
a
pointless.
really fun. Like, if you wanted to build a character and play
Yeah.
that way, it's a really fun. It could be a really fun play style.
Yeah.
But like, nobody's gonna play
Going
that way.
kamikaze suddenly on the drill.
Okay.
Then we've got
Wherever I go,
bruisers,
there's-
which is basically bruisers and rangers. So that's an extra 5% per piece.
Yeah.
Which is fine. It's like that is my response to it. It's fine. It's not the best, but it's it does something and is viable for any build. But it's not necessarily the best thing that you can use. Aegis, which I think if Aegis stacked with each teammate, I think that would actually be a really good kind of team armor set. Like if
Is that a power armor only one? I can't remember.
I think it
Aegis,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think it is. Then you've got choo-choos, which again is up there with battle loaders. It's a very
It's just
it's
silly.
a gimmick. It's a silly
It's
playstyle.
fun, but it's silly.
Miasmas, which is actually kind of better for solo play through the game than most people would expect, because it does a lot of damage to enemies. Like, it fucking annihilates trash mobs. So, and it's not good against bosses, but against just general play enemies, it's actually surprisingly good. Because, I had... nope, I got fucked. I don't know how it fucked me, but I got fucked. But I had mutant hounds hit me, and it killed them within 2 hits of them hitting me. So decent. Propelling, shit. Absolute shit. Limit breaking is one of the best ones there, by far.
Yeah.
What we're done.
Radioactive power, completely irrelevant, and I still to this point don't understand what it does.
Yes, and I think it's broken too. I actually, not only do I not understand what it does, I don't think it works properly,
Yeah.
because I've heard completely opposite. Like, some people, it works great, and it actually just, they have nonstop AP regen, and other people are just like, it doesn't ever give me AP at all, and I'm one of those people where I don't think it's working properly, and so it's hard to know what's it supposed to do, and it doesn't.
But this is the thing. Every time I read it, I'm just like, I don't get what
It's
it
a
means.
lot of work, right? Like a legendary effect should not be that difficult. You shouldn't have to decipher it. Is
Yeah,
the thing, and
yeah.
that one you have to decipher.
Then you've
So,
got
I think-
reflective, which again is one of the best ones there. Ranger, well, I've already mentioned Ranger, so I'll skip that. Runners, what the fuck is the point? Like,
Is that
what
the
is-
one that reduces AP for running or something?
I think in my melee build, when I'm using all my running stuff, has some utility, but what's the fucking point? It doesn't use much AP anyway, so a full
Well,
set
if you
just
have
means you
high
can run
endurance-
forever.
If you have high endurance, high agility, you can already run forever anyway. so-
Exactly.
And
Rejuvenators.
with all the changes to that,
Now, Rejuvenators and Sawbones. I mean, Sawbones, fair enough if you have to use one of them and you're in regular
Right.
armor, that's your only choice. But
Right.
when it comes to Rejuvenators, I just don't think it's as good as everybody kind of
It's not.
hyped it up to be.
it's not. It's not.
Um,
It's not. It's
then
not. It's
then
not.
you've got scanners,
But I
and
do.
Scanners, I think, is good for what you potentially what you use it for, but at the same time, with the amount of AP problems in the game, I think the bigger problem is that AP needs to work properly for it to feel like rewarding. Because I feel sometimes with things like scanners, I've got infinite AP and then I've got no AP, which means its utility is fucking irrelevant. It's kind of like sometimes it will give you a good reward, sometimes it doesn't give you any benefit whatsoever.
He's behind the lockers. That's funny.
Yeah,
What
we're
the-
doing good time.
Uh-oh.
Bravo,
B,
let go.
okay.
Oh,
You got it?
Eagles.
All right. Well, I was
Okay.
going to go until my AP vanished.
Yeah, I'm moving away from him so I can get my AP back, then I'm gonna go after him.
All right, I'm going to go shoot this dude over here.
Wait for it. This one's down.
Oh, load.
Oh,
See.
this-
Load.
apparently this
Really?
one's up. I've got no AP
Yeah,
to
I got
get
it.
it, is the problem.
C is, yeah, C is, oh, no, there we go.
Security is now
Where did you, okay, where'd you go?
You did.
Yeah, my gun wouldn't, my
There's
flamer wouldn't reload.
Your gun wouldn't gun.
My flamer wouldn't reload, so.
Where is he?
Right here, about to die. Oh, no.
Bravo. Yeah.
I'm going for it.
Nice.
Oh, you little shit.
Chance to reload.
warning.
He put his gun away and started punching me. I've never seen that before.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
they do
yeah.
that.
If you
Yeah,
stun
it's
them, they'll
funny.
do it.
Yep.
That's funny. Sentinel.
Pinpointers.
But yeah, so then we've got
Filtered.
so scanners sometimes really great, sometimes not, depending on if the AP wants to work as intended. Stalwarts, no fucking point in that whatsoever, because that's the one that has the power armor
Oh, the condition.
condition.
Yeah,
And then-
that one's silly.
And then the last one, tankies. Now tankies is that kind of way of half the time it's really good. Because that's literally what it is. Half of the time it's really good. Half of the time it's really shit.
Yeah, that's another one of those that it's just, if your description is that long, you need to really think about that effect. Like, you shouldn't have the whole, and then we cool down for 20 seconds, and it's like, no, the description for a legendary effect should not be like a mini, like a little book. It should just be.
Like, I mean, it's at least
I shouldn't
easy
have to spend that much
understand
time
it.
reading the description.
Like, I don't struggle to understand that one. It's not
No,
like
it's not
the
that. It's
other
just
one.
like if you are making it that long, then it's probably not a good effect. I mean, it just you don't need that much of a description for the effect.
Damn it.
Just yeah, I don't know. That's another one I'm not a fan of. I'm
Yeah.
not a fan of the whole. It'll help you some of the time, and then you have to wait. It'll help you for 10 seconds, and you have to wait for 20 seconds. So basically, out of 30
Yeah.
seconds, it'll help you a third of the time.
Like, I'd like it if it was actually like a 50% chance on hit to trigger instead. And it just didn't stack. But it could, like, continuously trigger if you were
Yeah.
getting hit. But it is one of those effects that, in theory, it works really well. But it's the kind of problem, like, against the boss, like, earlier, like I was showing. Like, I've put on some scrap to make my armor go up, and I'm tanking things fine. And if 100 armor is making that much of a difference to me, then what would 1,000 fucking armor do? You know, like, suddenly you just die instantly because you've fucking got no armor. Like, it's that kind of, like, if that effect isn't working, then in theory you just die from.
Well,
from
and is
whatever.
there any kind of indicator whether you're in cooldown or not?
Far away.
That'd be my question too, because if there's no indicator whether you're in cooldown, then
Yeah.
then do I have to constantly go into my Pip-Boy and check it to because that's no good.
Yeah, it's very much a case of it's in theory it sounds like it could be really good, but the problem is typically if you can't tank the thing outside of having that buff on, then having the buff doesn't help you all that much because the second it runs out you're dead.
Right.
So it's very much like a buff that just feels like a crutch more than anything else. I think that's time to smash this. So yeah, I think out of them there is some really good ones, but I think they completely dominate the meta because the other options are so woefully pitiful. and then there's the niche ones as well. But as far as I'm concerned, the only real ones worth using are scanners, the crit one, scanners, reflective and limit breaking are the main ones that I would say are viable on most characters for most reasons. Well, since Kenobi's over at this one, we'll go to that one first, and then we can head on over to Paradise City.
Oh, we got a Wendigo over here.
Oh,
Stray.
If you just kill him over there, if there's stuff to kill him on.
Alright, I'll do that.
I got kicked.
Oh, fuck.
It was me. I kicked you.
Probably had it coming.
In the shins.
Alright, well, I'll come back in and rejoin the team. It says Zemo disconnected you.
Ah.
Or Zemo removed you from the team. And I got disconnected, but I don't think you did. I just got kicked off.
What is that?
No, I didn't have time to kick you, so
Ah, just
he's probably after Wiggle.
Yeah, hold on.
I just took out a Wendigo. Oh, now I have a Deathclaw over here.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
cool.
I kind of figured
I'll just...
his intrinsic aggro was on you, so when you came down, he went after you.
Low walking back to the cave.
I'll get him. Come on. Come here. Who's a good Deathclaw? You're a good Deathclaw. Come on.
I really think that Wiggle wants a Jackson's Chameleon in real life.
There we go.
Though to be fair, I'd love a Jackson's Chameleon in real life.
I got reflective.
I got
Nice.
Stalkers.
Nice.
I'll trade you.
I got shit.
I got a rock.
I think he goes by Dwayne now.
It's Mr. Johnson to you.
Just teleport me in so I don't have to walk. I'm feeling lazy.
Yeah, once we're ready, we'll head in. I need to change
Oh,
my build
yeah.
again.
Not before.
Alright.
Definitely not before.
Because I did all my script last weekend. I spent 10,700 and I'm already at 99.
Oh, I like my fucking what's it called?
Corona?
No, my
Sharona?
not my Sharona. My full health commando is past the 10k mark again, and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? I mean, like, I can buy Vault Steel, I can buy modules, but I don't really need either of those things. So it's just very much like, what?
They need to add 4 star. They need to add 4 stars to Purveyor.
Well, it's this kind of thing of, and I've said it so many times, currency in this game has become so utterly fucking worthless.
Yeah, the economy needs an overhaul of some fashion.
And it, literally at all facets of it, all currency
Well.
is worthless.
That was quick.
Within reason, like. Oh yeah, as I keep saying that, like the first tail is definitely determined by damage. I think every other tail after that is time based, but once you get past that first thing, it's definitely going to be damage based, and then time after that. It always seems to pop up like clockwork. What do you mean, Zmore? It's not like there's 20 different currencies, one-time use items that just pop. Yeah, definitely not, Glitter. Definitely not. It's just, I can't believe that they keep adding in these currencies only for them to just completely fall to irrelevancy so quickly.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it
it's
just-
not that we have too many. It's that you run out of things to buy very quickly.
But the thing is, like, stamps, for example, they should put something...
Not
you
that
can-
one, I guess.
You should...
Heavy
they-
breath.
Well, the thing is, by now, anybody that's really grinded expeditions for a long enough time will have nothing to buy with stamps. But they need
Right.
something that you can, dump it into that's great.
Counters.
But the only thing you can dump it into, realistically, is the bobbleheads. And,
Right.
like, what do you do with that now? Because you get bobbleheads from here.
So many.
Like, it's just so much
many,
easier
yes.
to do it here. So it's
Yeah.
and then yeah, with David saying the caravan stuff, it's just like
Well,
what
and that
they,
one's weird too because they gave you a. I mean, they have it capped at 1,000 is the most you can hold, and so you can get 1,000 pretty easily. So for me, I haven't done a caravan in 2 months probably because I'm capped, so I would get nothing for doing a caravan.
Did
so,
you
and I
also
have nothing to spend it on?
Did you also notice the mean thing that they did with involving caravans?
I don't.
The V63 is no longer droppable, so you
No
have
longer
to
tradable,
fucking
yeah.
grind it on all characters that you want it on.
Yeah.
Fucking dicks. Fucking miserable bastards. Like, genuinely the most miserable thing they've ever done. Just like, oh, people enjoy this weapon to an extent. Let's just fucking make it even more awkward for everybody to get it. It's just, again, if it was it always intended to be that way, fine. But at the
I'm
same
sure that
time,
it was. I mean, I'm sure that was the thing. It was probably always intended to be that way, and it was a mistake to not. And they just,
but
I'm
still,
assuming, but I don't know.
like, don't put something that people potentially will want to use behind like a fucking game mechanic that is so utterly disappointing and dire that no one wants to do it.
Evacuation is
Like, it's just everything about it just rubs me up the wrong way. Like, it's just such a bad mechanic that bordered on like expeditions when they originally came out. Like, just like, why the fuck would I spend time doing this level of boredom?
Okay.
The batteries, ultrasight
Yep.
batteries.
Oh my god. Yeah. Like, the
Ultrasight
ultrasight battery was such a bad idea.
But they got rid of it. I mean, gotta give them credit for getting rid of it, for realizing, okay, this isn't something people want. It's terrible, and they got rid of it.
To be fair, though, if somebody said, "Oh yeah, we've decided to make a statue in the town hall that is a giant shit encrusted piss statue," and then you said, "Well, at least they got rid of it." I mean, I don't think that's the plus point. It's like,
Well, I mean, you have to. I mean, it could be they just do it and don't listen. I mean, the fact that they listen to the players, I think that
Yeah,
became my
there
come
is-
back. I mean, you have to give credit for that as well. I mean,
yeah, to an extent, you can say at least that they listen
Have
to
no AP
feedback. But at the
all.
same time, it just
There we
shouldn't
go.
have been a thing in the first place.
The
It should have
battery.
just been.
Well, and it could have been they underestimated how much people would want to do them as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was the thing. Oh, people want to, there's always that too. Because I'm sure with the caravans, I wonder if they had it to do over again, if they would just go, you know what, let's not do this. Let's not spend time on the caravan system.
Yeah. They
'Cause I'm sure the engagement of it can't be very high. Plus,
No.
it's still never been 100% out, right?
No.
We're still waiting on 2 of the vendors, so.
I will never unlock the V63 because caravans are just about the worst thing I've ever done. I agree. I genuinely agree. It was one of those things that was maybe fun the first time I did it. And then when I kind of realized this is just fucking free range with extra steps and overall worse. And then they've even made free range worse than it was.
I was gonna
as
say
well.
free range isn't great anymore.
Like it's that kind of thing of
The room is heating up.
no one likes escort quests in any video game I've ever played. So why did they make a whole fucking game mechanic around an escort quest? It just it boggles the mind.
Don't they like it? Don't they like escort quests and
Well, remember when they used to have that messenger random quest, the robot with his letter? Everybody
Yeah.
hated that because he'd get lost all the time. Well, guess what? They turned him into Brahmin.
Aren't escort quests popular in Grand Theft Auto games? I mean, they don't call them escorts; they call them hookers. But
That's not a quest. That's more of a thing you pay to do.
Go on.
Speaking from experience, then.
It's not even a quest.
But yeah, no, it's just very much. It's one of the most tone deaf things that Bethesda's ever done, and that is like actually saying something. like it has to be pretty damn fucking tone deaf for me to say it's one of the most tone deaf things. And to this day, I don't know what any of the other rewards are because I'm never gonna unlock any of them. Like the only
what?
reason for the
Caravan.
caravans, Like
Really
the only
nothing.
the only
I mean-
thing that I wanted, I got out of it, and then I got out of doing that ever again.
I mean, there's, you know, one of the vendors sells some outfit plans. There's like 3 or 4 outfit plans.
You got that thing where you can make the Brahmin go faster, so it hits in the wrong direction.
Right, but I mean
quicker.
that's not really a reward for doing. I mean that's I mean that's like that's kind of like with raids. Why do you need 4 stars? I need 4 stars to do raids. Well, how do you get 4 stars to do raids? So it's like we're doing raids so we can do raids, and that's kind of what that is. You're doing caravans so you can do caravans. So I don't necessarily consider that a reward.
The way I look at that is that's basically the equivalent of going, this content is so terrible, here's a way to do it quicker. Like, how about just give me a way not to do it at all? Like, see all the currencies that I can't use in game? How about just let me buy the plans from the caravans with that?
There's no canisters anywhere.
We just grab the easy ones because I think that's us pretty much
Yeah,
there.
you got 3 or 4 left to
You
do.
people have
Three.
cleaned out all the good stuff. All right, I grabbed an easy one. On my way. Only need 2 more. 1 more. That should be it.
Yeah, that's it.
Done.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
But yeah, I do think with caravans, I just think that was a huge miss.
Oh yeah.
I have yet to have anyone say, because it is hard to understand why. Like, why am I doing caravans? Like, because doing caravans just to upgrade the caravan doesn't make any kind of sense at all.
Oh, well, see, I have had people say
so-
that, oh well, blah 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 blah. That this is the read. Like, I find it fun. It's like, that's fine. That's fine that you find it fun.
Right.
But
Right.
the bulk majority of people genuinely question their sanity doing it.
Yeah.
And it's that kind of thing. There's always going to be someone that enjoys it. There is always going to be somebody
Of
that
course.
enjoys the most
Of course.
tedious, mundane thing. Like, there's people out there that enjoy stamp collecting. I understand that to an extent. Why stamps? I don't quite get, but I understand the collecting side of it. But, like, what the fuck is the point of it? It's like adding something to the game that just isn't
Yeah.
ergonomic. It doesn't feel good to do it.
Yeah.
And unless you're one of those types of people that really just likes punishing yourself, then yeah.
Well, just Skyline Valley in general, there's just like this lack of really any reason to ever go there.
Do you guys run out of treasury notes on your mains at this point? I suspect that most of us have thousands that will never run. I top up my treasury notes every single
Treasury
time I
notes?
use them, so like no,
I have 4,500. I don't know if that's a lot or
I
a
don't
little.
think I've ran out.
4,400 here.
I've not ran out ever since they brought them in.
No, I never run out on this character.
Command center.
Because I don't have any. I mean, it's another one of those things. I don't have anything to spend it on. I mean, I buy perfect bubblegum. That's it. I have all of the gold bullion plans, so
Yeah.
there's nothing. And I don't really care about levels, so I don't even buy lunchboxes. So,
Oh, I've got no AP.
but I do perfect bubblegum. But I mean, the amount of treasury notes I get outpace the amount I spend.
Especially if you do anything
Okay,
during
I'm gonna
fucking
get-
meat week.
Oh yeah, there's that as well.
Like, meat week is, if you
Oh, I
ever
gotta
wanted
guard- I'm
to
on
never
shield
run
duty,
out of
looks like.
treasury notes, do one meat week.
Generator online.
And we get them for this too. I think I'm on
We
it.
do,
I'm in
we
that.
do.
So I mean, that's
Warning.
because honestly, I haven't really done that many events. I mean, I just do this because it's more fun.
Recently, I've done very little events. Like, the rewards for doing events are just so
Defensive
Is it this one again?
so
Charlie
nothing.
again.
Yeah.
No, it's not me.
Charlie.
It was Charlie. Unless
Was it
it's another
Charlie?
one.
It was
Oh, Charlie.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just guarding this one. I got a parade of iBots coming my way. It's fun to chainsaw or axe them out of the sky, though.
Bots on parade, you say?
Bots on parade, yes.
generator online. Defensive
Looks like. Oh, never mind.
Oh, gotta scan this.
Vulcan calibrated shocks.
I got the fixer. Is that a good gun? It's a 1-star damage at night. Batman's
That's the
fixer.
best gun.
Batman's fixer.
Resolve breaker.
Every time you use it, it goes, "Why are you trying to kill me?"
Do you bleed?
It's like, you can't ask people that.
Right.
I mean, you can. It's just a very weird question,
But it makes it like, think of if it was a woman, it's an even weirder question.
right? Do you bleed? Well, once a month. for like a week.
That's when your office buys you a better PC so you can do their work more efficiently. I'm not seeing many high level players at events on Xbox, but lots of low levels. The thing is, you're always going to see low levels at events. Always, because they can't really do much else, and it's an easy way to get XP. Like, if you're a low level, you should be doing every single event possible.
That's actually a
within
good. I mean,
reason.
events are probably more fun to do right now.
Yeah.
All the high level players are not doing them, so the events
Yeah.
are probably. You can actually go to them and there's stuff to do. So it's probably one of the best times to do events ever.
But at the same time, they'll intrinsically be harder. So, depending on the players,
Yeah,
they might
true.
fail more.
Yeah, the biggest. I mean, well, there's lots of issues with events. I mean, and that's the thing. So like for raids, obviously they're more rewarding, right? I mean, you just get more for your
Yeah.
time with a raid than you do with anything else. However, it's not just that. It's when you're in a raid, you're actually doing stuff, right? Like that's the thing. If I go to, I mean, obviously right now I'm just waiting for you to do it. I'm not actually doing stuff right now, but I mean, typically in a raid, it's
Oh, the
nonstop.
irony!
Yeah, it's nonstop whatever you're doing, and when I go to an event, I'm just waiting for the timer to count down for the event to be over and get my loot.
Aye.
Because there's so many people, and a lot of the mechanic of events is waiting.
He's dead.
Yeah.
So
I mean, like, Eviction Notice is a good example of it. In the beginning, I felt like I was doing a lot at Eviction Notice, but as time passed on, people got better weapons, people learned how to play the fucking game, and learned where the fucking good mutants come from.
I
Everybody
think it's
just,
more popular,
yeah.
and everyone goes to that because it's so much better reward than any
Yeah.
other event. So
Apart from this.
Yeah, but it's a case of if currency wasn't so valueless now, Eviction Notice would still be worthwhile because you would still
Sure.
always get more script out of Eviction Notice than anything. Like if you could trade in script for 4 stars, then you would still go
Oh,
to
yeah,
you would
for sure.
still go to Eviction Notice because you're like, well, I want as much script as humanly possible.
Yep.
But at the same time,
and you'd stop when you hit max script in a raid. You'd go, okay, I gotta leave after the raid and spend script instead of just going. It
Exactly.
doesn't matter. I'll stay at max script.
yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Like in the same way that I stay at I once I get max caps, I'm
max
just like,
same.
fuck it. There's nothing to spend it on. And to be honest, when I do find something to spend it on, it's usually 40,000 anyway because it's probably one of the fucking 4-star
Wait.
mods I need.
You wanna pop it?
Yeah, pop it.
There's a quick. Oh, there we go. I forget this came out just in time.
Pop his cherry.
Not as much as you.
I had Eviction Notice a few days ago, and instead of legendaries, they were dropping plans, trash plans, but it was
there's
very
one down
confusing.
here.
That is very strange, Glitter. I've never seen that. You notice that mutants at Eviction Notice aren't being one-shot now? David, that's because they
buffed. Mutants have
buffed
been
those motherfuckers a lot. Like, they
Just
buffed
super
them.
mutants in general have been buffed.
Not as much as the ones at Eviction Notice, though. And to be fair, they've buffed the mutants at Eviction Notice a few times. Because they did it a while back, because they were definitely tankier a while back, but now they're a whole other beast. Like, that's the kind of thing about low levels. If they go to Eviction Notice, there's a
Now?
chance they might not be able to kill the mutants. Yeah.
We got a Wendigo, maybe out of range. Oh no, it's not. Got it.
It's got a massive range. Like, it even hits,
Yeah, I
like,
guess
see if
so.
they're underneath, it'll hit them from there as well.
What's left? Just these 2 Deathclaws, I think. We got 2. Where'd I go? I hate when you get hit and it turns you around that you're just walking in a different
You know
direction.
a mod for the chess piece that I've been using that I really didn't think much of until recently? The
Pneumatic?
Pneumatic, yeah.
Pneumatic's good.
It makes such a massive difference.
Oh
Like,
yes, it does. It makes a big
genuinely,
difference.
I think it's one of the best chess mods.
Where are we going?
I'm
Down
just,
here?
I'm just moving away from you guys because it's just
Oh,
getting
okay.
away.
Oh, I'm using my my
Eh,
auto axe. No wonder I have no range on this thing.
I think it's also because the cremator enthusiasts are doing raids instead. I think there is a degree of that as well. I think there's the biggest thing I've seen, especially from my videos, and you guys know I like experimenting with weird weapons and playing different things and testing stuff out. And the amount of comments you get on these videos these days, where it's gone back to the as bad of the days of people going, why would you use that when Fixer exists? Like, why would you use that when the Gatling plasma
Yeah.
exists? It's like, well, because I'm not a boring bastard, Kevin. I know they're not called Kevin, but that's the name I'm going with, and I went with it last time I said that. There's a Kevin at my work, and he's lovely, so I would never actually call him a boring bastard, but it's just
singling you out, Kevin.
It's just one of those names. Because, interesting fact, the reason, because I've shown you guys I've got, like, a missing fingertip, haven't I? Like, the reason I've got a missing fingertip is because of a boy named Kevin. There's animosity behind that name to me. Also Home Alone.
Kevin!
I don't know what it is about the name Kevin. I feel like it rolls off the tongue.
I had a classmate named Kevin, and he was a gypsy. So first name was Kevin, and the second name was like the most typical surname gypsies could have.
So yeah, just very
They giving the names from the movies and from the series.
Well, that's what a lot of Chinese families do. Like, for example, when I was younger and playing like card games like that, one of my best friends was a guy named Kenny, and he was Chinese. So he's like, I forget what his Chinese name was because it was unpronounceable. But it's typically like a lot of cultures will have like an English name and a whatever like ethnicity they are name. So they'll have like a name for people and a name for their family. And I can understand it because it must be frustrating when you've got a name that's really difficult for an English speaker to pronounce because it uses sounds that your language typically doesn't use. Like, for example, like Jewish people use a lot of the kind of noise, but so does like Scottish, like Gaelic and things like that. So it's actually easy for Scottish people to pronounce stuff like that because we use quite a lot. We use phlegm. I don't have the extra finger, great guy. They never found the fingertip, so he could have it. Little chain round his neck. Oh. He's invisible and fallen over in my screen.
Here. You done?
He did. Why would you use that when we have two-shot Fat Man Mervs? But yeah, this is the kind of thing. Like, I've never understood the kind of rhetoric people have about the concern on other people's weapons. A guy even said in one of the comments that the people I play with must hate me because of the weapons I use. It was like,
there's other reasons.
Well, yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, the people I tend to play the game with aren't utter bastards.
Hey.
Well, they are, but that's not the point.
He said typically. He
Okay.
Today.
That's all right then.
So it's that kind of way of... I don't understand why people have to be so negative about trying to enjoy the game. Like, and it's that kind of way, like, I think any playstyle is viable as long as you're having fun and you're not, like, overly inconveniencing other people. Like, is your weapon doing a little bit less damage? Yeah, but does it really matter? Not really, because 2 people can take out the end boss in this pretty fucking quick. Like, it's very much a case of, does it make a difference if the boss goes down in 2 minutes or 3 minutes? Like, because that's usually the difference. It's usually that small of a difference.
Sorry.
You will be. You dare blow chunks? It's a shame the raid weapons aren't better. The GL makes people legally blind, but the sword is fun. But that is the thing as well. Like, I'd really like if the weapons you could get in here were, instead of pre-constructed legendary plans, I wish they were adjustable. Like, I'd love a terror sword with the effects I want on it. I'd love a boiling point with the effects I'd want on it. You know, I'd love all these weapons to be able to be updated and made into the way you want them. Because the drill fist is a really cool archetype for a fist weapon, and then they make it shit. Like it's just not very good.
Please proceed to the nearest
Like in terms of the effects on it, it's just not very good, and that is the kind of key problem.
I want the piggy bank launcher from Fallout 4, which they added recently.
I would be quite happy with a junk kit launcher. A junk jet, rather.
Yeah.
Personnel detected.
But you know, everybody has a lot of caps now, so piggy bank launcher would be
Oh no, it
really
would.
nice.
Like, bottle cap mines. Like, I'd love to be able to make them again. Because they were fun launching Mr. Tenpenny off the roof of places. Bulk equivalent of 100 cork, it's lighter than steel and will not auto-scrap. Oh, bulk cork. I'll maybe think about that, yeah. I just keep forgetting to do anything.
Now I wonder how that does bulk with junk shield. Does it count the bulk amount, or does it just count as like one junk?
I don't know.
Because if you bulk something, say you bulk 10 bulk cork for 100 cork or whatever,
Finish him.
would that oh, I don't need to go up there. Would that?
Yep.
We can
count
do,
as
because I'm out of AP.
100?
I missed.
Oh, but okay, hang on. Sorry,
I
everyone.
missed the landing.
I was counting on my teammates being good. Come on. It's not. There we go. Wasn't doing damage. I think this is gonna be another murder-suicide situation.
Yeah,
It's rubber banding hard.
we died.
Yeah. If he dies,
Yes.
he dies.
He dies. He dies.
Hey Necrosis, how are you getting on? But yeah, Junk Jet would be awesome.
So I'm kind of curious about it. I might have to try that if it's because bulk doesn't auto scrap. So if it's just like if I bulk something and it's like a bulk of 10, does that count as 10 items or does it only
Well, I
count
mean,
as one item?
let's test it now, because I mean, what the fuck?
I mean, if you got that perk, then yeah, I don't. So not that I could. I mean, I could get it. I know people.
What?
I have connections.
Who do you fucking know?
I'm not telling.
Everybody you know's here. Right, let's
Connections.
see.
I know. I can get any perk I want.
Bulk cork. So let's say it's 10 cork, so let's do 10 of them.
All right.
And that, in theory, would be it. So, let's see. Just make sure I've got no other scrap in my inventory. So, where's my armor? Am I being fucking stupid? I know I'm being stupid. It's definitely not doing it, so I'd have to do 100 of them.
Oh jeez. How much is one weigh? I mean, it's probably not that much, but
Oh, it's
still,
probably
like
nothing.
A shrill?
The stack of 10 is 0.25, so
Oh.
it's worth doing. So you'd need to do 100 of them, though.
E.
But, I mean, why the fuck
Yeah, but
not?
it doesn't auto scrap. Yeah. Wasn't Vault Steel the way to go? Well, no, Vault Steel will auto scrap. So
The problem
yeah,
is,
I
like,
guess,
like
well, everything auto scraps, but
I don't have
bulk
enough.
and-
I don't have enough cork to bulk fucking scrap it all,
Oh.
like, to have it all there.
Go to Ireland.
I don't want to go to Ireland. You go to Ireland.
They have cork, right?
Yeah, so you'd need to have bulk 100 of it. But it does work.
Ready?
Low fuel.
I've got 71 of it now, so that's something.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's another of our random questions that pops up. So we know the answer to it. You'd need to have 100 bulk. But I'll do that. I'll get that. Let's see. I'm a positive bastard, but I like giving away things in Fallout. I love you, so there are some of us that are not mean. I'm just a cheeky monkey, but nice like you, and Wiggle, he's a sexy bitch. What?
He's dead, is what he is.
That's the Old Spice talking. He sniffed the Old Spice off you, and you know, But yes, how are you getting on, Monkey? How are your nuts? But something something about raids as well. I actually find them quite, like, for the most part, relaxing. Like, you know that way where it... Oh, shit. Never mind. I just got fucking pumped in the anus. But no, I find...
you, Kenobi.
I
Sit
find them...
back and relax.
I find them
I got it.
relaxing. I genuinely find them relaxing because it's just fun. And that's the whole point of
fuck you.
playing a game. It's just fun. I don't find a single encounter in here, like, overly tedious. There is kind of sometimes when bugs trigger and things don't go to plan, you're kind of like, ah, for fuck's sake. But in general, if you've got not even a good team, a moderately okay team, they're just fun to play. And then everything else, by comparison, is not as fun.
Increased hostile presence detected.
I still think they need to have, like, an Earl raid boss. A Queen raid boss. Like, I'd love them to revisit these old boss fights and make them into more like the Snake or the first guy. Because then they'd just be awesome. Run, Kenobi, run like the wind. Yeah, well, I'm dead. How's everybody? What's everybody up to? How's your week been going? Liberty Prime raid under the weather station. I mean, I'd love if we had like a prototype Liberty Prime to fight. Because that's how you could explain it existing. It's just prototype Liberty Prime. Or just, you know, as I've always said, give me a Frank Horrigan. I want a Frank Horrigan.
I want to raid the science facility where they're breeding
Happy
Cazadors.
New Year, Monkey. Happy New Year. I do want Cazadors as well, that'd be cool. There's so many different
Kenobi.
amazing, cool enemies that would be fun to see. And they must have, like... Are they doing the... Is it the reload bug again?
No, it's rubber banding. Haven't tried reloading yet. But they're rubber banding. They're going down to 1 health and just staying there. And then deciding, oh, maybe I'm actually dead.
Yeah, and there were already giant robots there, so it makes sense the research lab would be there too. Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, Liberty Prime does a unique thing in comparison to those robots. You know, he throws nukes, he has a big Beckhoff laser from his face. There's different things you could
Get the
do
easy
for his
ones,
boss
Kenobi.
fight.
Yeah. But I need one more, not easy one.
Bit bored with 76 at the moment, just YouTube really. I'm struggling for it. I can understand, Monkey. There's a lot of people that are feeling the same way. I mean, if I'm honest, outside of making videos and farming for the things I need for my build, I don't play this as much as I had been at the start of this season. I've been playing other games. I should probably watch Kenobi, because this has probably got more going on.
Okay, now we're good.
But yeah, like I can totally understand that. I think the raids are a great bit of content, but for quite a few people, I can see why. I could see them getting boring, and I could also see that, like, if you struggle getting a team, that people would stop playing as
One
well.
more, Kenobi.
Yep, have it.
Okay. That's good, because we're going to get dead soon.
Yay!
Done.
Alright, go away, you lot.
Like they just vanish, like a fart in the wind.
They farted away.
But I've been playing
That's enhanced.
a fair amount of, on my Steam Deck, Metaphor ReFantazio, Baldur's Gate 3. I'm thinking of going back and playing some more Cyberpunk 2077. Mainly because there's a bunch of updates that have happened since the last time I played, and there's videos and stuff that I'd want to make about that, because there's a load of things that have changed and that I need to update old videos and whatnot. Overall, just there's a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool games going on. Oh, I've got that fucking bug where I can't look down.
Oh, I had that happen to me a couple days ago.
The only real problem with carrying around bulk cork is if I die in the overworld.
You lose all your cork.
Hoity toity toity. I get sent to Limerick. Oh, I don't have...
Okay.
What do I not have on this? The Ironclad? There we go. What was Ironclad?
Okay, let's get it done.
Keep going into like first person mode and then immediately regretting it.
Routine security scan initiated. Scan unauthorized personnel detected. Command center compromised. System detects insufficient countermeasures. Pursuing emergency security protocols. Stand by.
Damn.
Yeah, I
Wait,
can't see
wait for this
HP
guy.
bars right now. Or maybe I couldn't see HP bars because he instantly died. That could be it.
Shield generator online.
Done.
Defensive measures restored.
Belted.
Powered.
Nothing.
Nope.
I'm gonna say it how you say it. I got my asthma.
You've got asthma.
Yeah.
Help!
You
my
say
asthma!
you are saying it that way.
My asthma! My
My
asthma!
asthma.
Because that's how it sounds when you say my asthma enough. It sounds like you're saying my asthma.
No,
Oh, my
it is your
asthma is
accent.
terrible. My
It's
asthma.
miasma. No, it's miasma.
My asthma. Right. I think I need to
Level up.
dump like a load of random shite at some point.
I bet you were annoying as a kid.
I'm annoying now.
How much of a sweat.
I can't imagine you as a kid.
Oh, fuck.
I think the word you're looking for is little smart arse.
Nope. You're not getting me.
Hello.
I like how you're going down the Borat approach. You will never get this. But then, like Kenobi, he got it. Oh shit. Nearly got me. My asthma. I don't know why, it's, like in my head, it's now that woman from the Life Alert fucking advert. I'm falling and I can't get.
That's perfect, Dale. It's perfect.
You should carry bulk fertilizer so when you die you lose your shit. To be fair, that is thematically accurate. Oh, he's fucking dead as a doornail. That was early.
Not complaining.
What I don't get is the whole raid has no backstory per se. If you look at the Underground Enclave facility, this would be perfect to link it to some underground off-the-books secret Enclave research being done within the caves. I mean, it was. They were experimenting on giant fucking snakes. No, isn't this the research facility that the Scorched Beast Queen came from? Like, am I wrong in saying that? I thought that was the thing. Like, the Queen, this is the origin of where the Queen came from.
That's all we're gonna get. No, there's more.
Because there's the place that they were experimenting on, like, it was the caves with the bats and things like that, and then it eventually turned into the Scorched Beast Queen. That was my understanding, that this was the lab that all that shit came from.
We're gonna go?
Yeah, blast it.
It'll work.
Can't get the Vulcan helmet, it's just too much grind, but I'm on Xbox, so I don't know what else to play. That's why I can't get a fucking helmet, basically, and finding a good team, you're right. Yeah, that is kind of the problem, like, you don't need a good team to do this. You just need, you know, 2 other semi-competent people and then 1 liability. Like, it is very doable with 3 people. But the problem is, and we see it all the time, you can have like a level 100 that is the fucking best player you've ever seen, and you can have a level 10,000 that is the biggest pain in the fucking arse in all of reality. Yeah, blast it. I'm gonna go stand by the door and repair my armor.
Okay.
So it's that kind of thing. Like, I mean, honestly, the best solution to play this game, and always has been, is make friends. Like, I know that's like a fucking a shit concept, but honestly, it's a case of finding people that you know, and then just playing with them.
One left.
It's why, like, the like,
No?
for example, our
Yeah,
Discord
more
server's
right.
good for that. Because, I mean, the only reason we all know each other is because this game and playing it and fucking deciding we want to not play on our fucking lonesome all the time.
That's why
Because-
I can't go back to 4.
Yeah, but the thing about 4 is you play 4 and 3 and New Vegas for the story. You don't play it for playing with people. But at the same time, like, mechanically, the games aren't as good.
Hang on, I gotta do weight management.
Granted, you can mod it to be almost exactly like this game, but it's not quite the same thing, is it?
Ooh, I got an explosive Gauss rifle. I'm actually gonna keep that.
Nice. Oh, fucking hell, I've got too much Radaway.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what the fuck is the point in having Rad-X? Like, what is the point in it? Like,
I don't know.
honestly.
On my little guys, I might keep a couple, but on everything else, I just dump it.
I've
You got
just,
power armor, you got stealth suits, hazmat.
I just don't get the point of it, because it just fucks with your mutations.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I think I might have ran out of buffs. Let's see. Just double check. Yeah. I need to buff up again.
Mm-hmm.
What am I fucking going to? Right, perfect bubblegum, pemmican. Do. Company tea. Arlor jerky. Next loft tendal. I'm just fucking clicking stuff now. And then I need to change my build. Why can't I never find the thing? Oh, there it is. Right, summon me in.
I had like 5 rounds loaded. Good on me.
I mean, we met in the Bethesda prison. It is where they send all the Fallout convicts.
Tail to the left, and I'm reloading.
Oh, fuck.
Ah,
I must have been standing in poison.
you were, I think.
Ooh, I love watching dead teammates' bodies just get blown away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This wee ragdoll.
I've probably forgotten to put one of my buffs on, and that's probably why I've died. As I said, sometimes I feel like I'm tanky as shit here, and other times not. Part of me feels like I'd probably
Tail,
be better off
left.
with the Brotherhood
Okay.
recon armor.
What armor are you using?
Secret Service. But you know the weird
That should be
thing.
fine.
But the weird thing is the Secret Service armor I don't feel is good. Well, it doesn't feel as good as my character wearing the solar armor. Like I don't feel as tanky.
Well, I mean, the solar's constantly healing you, so you wouldn't be as tanky.
Yeah, but it's not like that significant.
It is, though. I mean, a constant 4 health per
Failed,
second
right?
in and out of combat is significant. Maybe not as much in here.
Yeah, but that's
You take like
where
big
I mean.
chunk, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't used any of them. I mean, I have tried rejuvenators, and I can tell you against the first boss, it doesn't do anything.
There's probably something I'm missing. There's probably something that I'm not thinking of on this build because again, I don't know. I'm missing a lot. I am missing stuff. I am missing perks. It isn't
PP time.
where it needs to be yet. Because I just don't have the perk. Well, I've not had the perk points, and the best way to get the perk points is to come in and do it.
Yep.
But like, I don't know. I need to take a proper look at it. But something's not quite as tanky, and there's no reason why this build shouldn't be tankier. Because Secret Service armor is meant to be better, you know. So I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out.
Okay. Got more miners.
Right, I'm gonna Alt F4 so I can get rid of this bug. Because it's not fun not being able to look down.
All right. Well, I am going to break here. I have real life calling for my attention. So
You have a real life?
sometimes I actually do. Yes. Once in a while.
To quote,
I mean, it's often why I don't end up in the streams on Thursdays is because of real life.
Real life is sometimes a bitch.
Oh yeah. So there is going to be a spot open for people.
Trust me, I'm painfully aware of it. Let's see. Right, I'm on my way back in.
Go.
I am quite happy with how this build is performing though in comparison. Like I'm able to do the DPS I kind of thought. It's just the survivability's not there. But I think it's just that there's something I'm missing and I'm not sure what it is. But I'll figure it out. I mean, it's literally just a case that I need to get my character's spare levels up. That's literally it.
Alright, let's go.
I joined, but there's so much snow on everything here, I'd be shocked if I didn't DC every 10 minutes right now. Well, I mean, you know you're always welcome whenever we're doing it, Glitter.
We got a random.
Yeah, we got a random, but you're welcome if you ever have the feeling take you while we're doing it. Right, let's check what buffs I've got on just
This is
so
an
I
automated
know.
message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an
Not
orderly
jerky,
manner.
pemmican, perfect bubblegum, everything looks
Random
like it's
should be on
there.
the way in.
Everything appears to be in place. Oh, did I see company tea there? Am I being stupid? I did see company tea, yeah.
A minute to get in the cave.
I just realised I've not got the melee damage buff on. That would help. Did I even put the build on as well? Yeah. Right, food. Tasty Yogui roast.
See. He's close.
He's close.
Yeah, that's what I said, it's just outside.
He's
There we
in
go.
now. Cryptozoologist Knight Errant Joker 1989.
Did I press it?
I'd give him a
Oh, no.
second.
Get weirded out.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, go.
Yeah.
Alert.
He
Unauthorized.
put his thumb up.
detected.
That's the universal sign of do what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Chicka chicka. Well, the shield is taking its hands down right this second.
What time are you going till?
Probably half past at most. Because my wife did remind me I'm up at 7. Well, it's at 7. I'm working at 7 tomorrow. So probably best I don't stay.
We'll do a couple more.
Yeah.
This one and another one, call it.
Yeah, probably best.
Finish him.
Right, grinding this bitch down. Kablamo!
Energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online.
There's a Knobi
Take
here.
shelter immediately.
Spellwarts.
I
Oh,
got
yeah,
a
I've got
doctor's
none.
mod.
Rusty Knuckles.
I also like the fact that I'm accumulating the plasma cores as well. Because I had I want to say 10 when I started, or maybe 6, like something in that realm, and now I've got over 20. And this character, finally, for the longest time, has legendary modules. Like, they have not had legendary modules for so long, because literally within the first couple of hours of the crafting system, I'd used them all. Actually crafting all the crap. Which is quite bad, because this character has almost all the plans learned from most of the stuff. With the exception of obviously the 4 stars. Question is,
If
what do
you
we think he's gonna
roll
do?
his
now?
hands. He's running.
Fuck me.
That was quick.
How did you die that quick?
Because I was already there, and mole miner spawned right beside me.
They're all fucking on me right now.
Looting.
I didn't expect that.
Well, next time you will. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. The chief elements are surprise.
How's the random doing?
I'm not sure, because I've not seen him other than once.
Well, Kenobi's got nothing but time. He can switch to his camera and see how he's picking up.
Yeah, you can just judge him. But then,
I'm
you
gonna
know,
judge him. Good idea.
then again, when you're judging him, you have to remember that he's alive. No, earlier in the day I was watching a guy do the collecting because I died to basically a careless run through a certain bit, and nothing aggroed me more. Like watching this guy actually look for these things was so aggravating.
Oh,
He was
yeah,
so
because,
slow with it. He was so he would stop and look at everything, and he just took so much time to do anything. And there was no way that the drill was going to survive because it was just taking so long. Because I mean, you know the way we go in, we're just constantly running,
They're ramping up.
and it's just a case of you don't give yourself time to stop. You just kind of physically react, and it's just he was doing the opposite. He was stopping, looking, thinking, going back, thinking, stopping. Just everything about it was so slow.
I think you are just describing the random. Because I'm spectating him and
Is that what he's doing? He's stopping and thinking about every move he
yes,
makes.
yes, exactly. Oh, I was looking at you. Sorry.
What do you mean looking at me? I'm running constantly. Like, I don't stop. Oh, shit.
And he's. I think he's gonna
Oh,
die.
fuck.
Did you?
But you said dead Jeff there.
Not dead yet. Oh, ran out of my mind.
Oh, fucking
Don't
hell.
forget. There's like no the easy containers.
As he took all the easies.
I think so. Yes. Because he was running past them and I saw none. At least I think. I'm not 100%
I'll
sure.
double check. No,
Maybe
yeah, I
three
think you're right. He's taken all the easy ones by the looks of it.
There is one easy on the cart on the tracks, but that's it.
Warning. Hostile
Okay,
presence
they're getting
approaching
tanky. I want to go jump down there.
Oh, but there's just two left.
Just one left.
He's gonna
'cause I've
grab.
got
He's
the
gonna
second
grab the
one.
easy one.
Good. If he's got that, then we're done.
Yeah. He has it.
No, I don't think we need to worry about the drill then.
Have you tried the Dragon Quad and about 4 of them taking down the shield super quick, or turret cripple effect on weapon just hammers the shield but need to spam stems, so shooting bats? I mean, I haven't because mainly because I don't try and solo them, but I have heard of it. But I haven't tried any of it yet. I mean, I'm still getting round to doing all the weird experimenting shit. My main thing I'm doing now, when I'm playing, is trying to get my builds in order. Once the builds are in order, that's when we start going down the route of other stuff. Because the main problems I'm running into is there's a lot of perks that I need on a lot of characters, and a lot of new and tweaked armor sets that I need. So it's been most of my time when playing, and I don't have like a huge amount of time to play in the first place. Like some days it's obviously better than others, like when the kids are at school, but especially over Christmas I've just not had the fucking time.
Okay, we won't have drill.
Did you guys watch the Nvidia presentation?
No. Were they presenting their cock?
Yes, yes.
All right, ready?
I'm
Yep.
waiting on Joker to go to a spot.
Here he comes. It doesn't. Maybe it does. Today would be good.
Huge AI cocks. Lovely.
System access restored. Routine security scan initiated. Scan complete. Unauthorized personnel detected.
Nope, not yet. No.
Command center compromised.
This little
System
bitch
detected
punched me.
insufficient countermeasures. Pursuing emergency security
Oh, he's holy
protocol.
firing as well.
Stand by.
Get him!
Loading. Don't need to. And we actually wait for this guy to come out.
I have no AP.
Same.
Alpha's gonna get fixed in a minute.
Yeah, I'm going in to
Shield
get the
generator
guy in
online.
here.
Defensive measures.
think
It's
Charlie
Charlie.
was
I
the
got
other
it.
one, yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Warning. Shield generators offline.
Where are you?
Security is now multiple.
Stop punching.
Finish him.
Don't you dare go in there.
No.
I think Alpha or Charlie's up.
I'm going to channel.
Okay.
Warning, shield generators offline. Security
Milton.
is now multiple. Shield generator
Like ice cream.
offline. Defensive measures restored.
Ooh, polished.
That's optimized and another flatliner.
Overeaters. Good
Yeah.
one.
It's my second polished. And a resolve breaker. Lovely.
Mm.
Yes, but you're a family man as well, family concerned. I'm afraid you're good, man. I wouldn't go that far.
Nope, definitely not.
Definitely would not go that far. But yeah, like when it comes to the kids and the family, like if they need me, then yeah, I just have to do stuff. And the little ones have been particularly testing in the past couple of weeks because obviously Christmas and they're off their tits on fucking sugar and not sleeping. Their pattern's all been wrong, but yeah, that is the joy of parenting. And then just family stuff happening. I mean, that's life, isn't it? Life always gets in the way of everything.
What are you doing?
Who?
Alright. Kenobi's being weird.
He's molesting you.
No.
I think he's ready to go into his wee hobbit hole again
Mm-hmm.
and get
Wait, one
fisted.
Go on, you.
Alert.
He's in the room, so I'm
Hostile
activating
breach
it.
detected. Lockdown initiated. Lockdown will persist until hostile presence is removed.
Yeah.
Fuck, he's on steroids again.
He is, isn't he?
Gonna fucking need to check him for those drugs that runners take. Oh shit! Fucking let me jump, game. Motherfucker, he almost got me there.
Where is he? There. Melty. Oh, he jumped over the rail. I've not seen him do that before. Yep, he got you.
Well, yeah, because he jumped over the fucking rail.
Right?
What a dick.
Mm-hmm. Right, where is he?
He's dead.
Oh, he did. Oh, bonus. Okay, I'm just stand here and let him show up.
Well, that's you guys are doing what you're doing. I'm gonna make a cup of tea.
We've got crabs, we've got crickets, we've got frogs. Got more crabs. That's probably good enough. Blast
It's
it.
fucking Baltic.
Idea, but it'll do.
But yeah, like what happened at the Nvidia thing? I don't know if you actually said.
Nvidia 5070 will cost like $560, I think.
That's not bad actually.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. My wallet is ready for it.
I don't know if I can, if my PC. Well, actually, no, my PC should be able to take that. Of course, it should be able to take that. It's like a
Okay,
relatively modern PC.
They say that it's actually the same thing as 4090, but it's just 12 gigs.
All right.
But I think
We got both death claws. Wait. Now,
Right, beer back again.
I'll do it. We just got the two death claws, I think. And they're fighting each other, it looks like. Oh no, they're working on Joker.
Poor guy.
Is he going that way? Okay.
Ah, just... We can let him do his job.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. Like, I've not had to upgrade this PC yet, but that's probably the thing I would upgrade the most. Worst thing about this section is rubber banding back. That happened a few times. I jumped away in rubber banding. Oh yeah, that does happen as well. But in my case, it was sometimes the mole miner, like the latency on the server decides to be, you know, on point, and the mole miner decides that I can run really fast, and I'm gonna punch this guy right in his dick, and that's what happened to me.
Something left somewhere.
I'm sure it was upstairs. I'm sure I saw something
There's a mole
moving.
right down here.
Okay.
But yeah, like sometimes that mole miner just decides I'm gonna punch that man right in his cock, and yeah, that's what he did there.
Kenobi health.
My asthma. I'm looking forward to the changes that they're doing to pistols, though. I think that's possibly the thing I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to the most.
Same. For my little guy, that'd be great. He's a pistol. Gorilla.
I can't wait to have loads of different cool effects on them and see. Like, pistols have been one of my favorite builds since, well, forever. So I'm really looking forward to that.
It's time. It's quarter past 10. If you want to do another one, or call it after this.
I think calling it probably be the best idea, because I don't think
Yeah.
we'll get another one done in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Especially with Joker, because he, like, if it was Wiggle that was with us still, I'd be like, yeah, do another, but
Yep.
Rando McRando, he's just gonna take his time.
Kenobi's gonna fall in the sludge.
In the goo! The sweet mission
As
goo.
well. Yeah, man, dude.
Let's watch him and see if he jumps.
Nope.
No.
Well, I jumped there, but that doesn't count.
He hasn't got the jetpack yet.
Pew-pew! Reloading. Right in my snoot. I'm meant to book them, they're not meant to book me. Oh, shit.
Tail.
Tail. Oh, fuck. The snake put me
Same.
right to it.
Yep. Not in a good way.
I like how he just took one last yell at us there before he decided to slink off. So, pinpointers, what is it doing that it shouldn't be doing?
You'd have to ask the guru, but he's logged off. Tail.
What, Mike Myers?
Yes. Nope, we've lost Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you go, you bastard? There
He's
you are.
same place.
It'll be... Oh, no.
Tail.
Tail. Blast in it. Sometimes when I look at, you know, the health bar that appears when you VATS them up at the top. Like, I always feel like that looks deceptively like less than when
Big
you
breath.
actually. Yeah. Oh, I'm fucking in poison. And down he goes.
There you go. Dale.
How was I doing?
Ah,
500
rejuvenates.
per shot out of that the whole
Yeah,
time.
it is. Nice. You got Kevin.
How were you doing that?
I have no idea.
No.
500 damage per shot out of what? The whole time.
Uh huh.
480, 500.
That's fine.
Sometimes it's
We're using.
180. Sometimes it's
Oh,
480.
it ramps up, and there's also a case that like that. You never know if like that. Well, yeah, it just ramps up. Basically, if we all got Tenderizer, it increases the damage. There's also things like taking one for the team. It depends on what you're using. Depends on what we're using as well.
225,000 XP.
Oh, I've got Tesla coils.
Nice.
Hmm.
Okay.
Use it.
Alrighty, so that is tonight's raid, guys. Hopefully you've tonight's stream. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, like, comment, subscribe, all the usual pish. We will have a build video coming out later this week on my full health commando, and we've got other build videos that are in the works. It's just, you know, kids, Christmas, all the kind of things. It's just been a whole bullshitty thing, and life is just getting in the way at the moment, but we will be making like consistent videos. And I always keep saying to people that if you're interested in card games and Pokemon cards and things like that, we do have an alternate channel that I'm uploading shorts to daily of pack openings and things like that. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, that is there as well. Check the Discord for that. But yeah, I'll catch you all next time in the wasteland. Night, guys.
In a world that's broken, oh so fine, Bethesda built a sweet design where ghouls and super mutants sway to doo-wop rhythms night and day. In Diamond City's neon glow, the radio plays tunes we know from the pre-war days to now. It's a doo-wop dream, I'll tell you how. Swinging through the ruins, love's not lost. In every nook, in every frost, we dance, we laugh, we reminisce in this post-apocalyptic bliss. Bottle caps may be our gold, but love's the treasure, truth be told. In a shadows gleam, we'll waltz through this atomic dream. Johnny's jiving, Sally's sweet, in threadbare tux and tattered pleat. We spin around the vault so tight, in Fallout's doo-wop groove tonight. Swinging through the ruins, love's not lost. In every nook, in every frost, we dance, we laugh, we reminisce in this post-apocalyptic bliss. Bottle caps may be our gold, but love's the treasure, truth be told. In irradiated shadows gleam, we'll waltz through this atomic dream. Swinging through the ruins, love's not lost.